Welcome, my lovely dears, to another session in that grim dark land. The streets are long as gutters. Where our, I wouldn't say intrepid heroes, salacious rogues, our dashing ne'er-do-wells,
Yeah, something along those lines.
successfully absconded with a shiny plaque and a number of other trinkets, such as fancy cigars, musical instruments, raw lucre, always a nice thing, and a magic weapon, no less.
What?
A pretty good claim, all told. Of course, they acquired these less than legally from the home of one of the Mason family. But hey, whatever Antonok Mason doesn't know can't hurt you. Eventually, he will know, though, and then he'll try and hurt you.
Eventually. Not if we can help it.
Of course.
I mean, he doesn't know it's us. And he'll never know it's us.
To be fair, it was a flawless piece of
It was
criming.
a flawless piece of criming. As such, there is still no curfew. The guard presence is increased by only one, thanks to the Masons doing some hassling. Your reputation doesn't change, which is a good thing. You haven't done any side jobs to put your name out there. You've only got your standard fixers who have sent you some side jobs. And you didn't get recognized, which is excellent.
To be fair, there is also that side thing that me and Strider can go do.
Mm-hmm. Now, unfortunately, your team, as it is, got in using a bunch of magic, and there were strangers in earlier points in the day wandering around. There is one grade of heat, but it's only one instead of I believe, at highest on your first mission, if you'd fucked up on every measure, you'd have started immediately with a heat of 5.
good.
And a rep of -2.
Oh, good.
But you didn't. You did well. Now then. Most of you have places that you go to as opposed to staying at the safe house, but either's fine. You have various contacts that you know, fixers that got you all together in the first place, in fact. And some work comes by all of you. Basically, the very next day after you've picked up your plaque, and about 3 days before you are expecting to make the handoff and get your next job, a couple of you guys get some work of your own. Work that would be a lot easier if performed as a group. Basically, your fixers know that you have a group right now, and they're taking advantage of that fact. Red, your fixer, Crowbar, would like a list fetched from the Court of Justice, which is a judicial office / petty prison, and there is a small hangman yard, just in case. It might involve a bit of a fight, and most of the work that you're doing there, as opposed to getting in, probably getting out will be the harder part. The list, apparently, that he wants you to fetch contains the names of a few members of the Thieves Guild and their various crimes. And he could honestly really use a hand with acquiring those records for an old pal. And he's agreed to pay you 500 gold, aka 100 gold a head, which is no small amount for Crow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm poor as dirt,
So
so
presumably the list's pretty
yeah,
important.
I'd like to get that money.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Amiré also heard from one of the workers staying at the Scarlet Tankard. More correctly, one of those workers slid a paper under her door, offering a whole 200 gold if you would successfully steal a shitload of drugs.
Drugs.
You've been given the general location of it, but you don't know who this would be stealing from, and how much a shitload consists of. And Feargus. A box was received, and unlike others, when you get a box, you open a box.
Yep.
Within the box was a letter from someone who just named himself Grandpa. Grandpa's offered 400 gold to steal for them an ivory box from the procession of a noble's belongings that'll be going through Charges District under cover of night. Basically, Noble is moving house and moving a lot of their belongings, and they want to save a lot of their money. Presumably, they thought they were doing so in secret, but Grandpa here has the inside scoop.
I hate to disappoint my grandpa, but
You just know he's a grandpa. You've met so many grandpas, you know?
he's my grandpa.
Okay.
Every grandpa is my grandpa.
Ah, that's
Aw.
precious. Don't worry. If you guys don't do it, thankfully this is the kind of place where other people will take that work, you know?
Yeah. I trust other thieves to have my grandpa's back
Oh, for sure.
on this one, I think.
They can do it. If anything, it might be that this is something that Grandpa will be able to offer a lot less money to a lot more of a large group of inauspicious rogues instead, like smash and grab style, instead of getting someone to
Yeah.
just fetch them the one thing they want. Or maybe they could fuck it up. There'll be a back roll to see how like any untouched side jobs actually turn
Other
out.
people fuck it up.
For sure.
Nice.
Tito Nagasaki.
Yeah, Tito is his name today. The Noble. That's a fucking powerful name. 1 second, I'm adding them to the list.
My brother just came up with the Duxorcist. Make with that what you will.
I don't know what to do with that one. I admit, but Noble,
I know.
I can whip that one out.
That's it. That's a background someday for some PC.
Oh, for sure.
Duxorcist will be my next short shot character.
Of course.
That'll be your next decrypted.
It would be.
That's the question.
Okay.
Does he exorcise ducks, or is he an exorcist who is a duck?
Yes.
Both.
Yeah, both, for sure.
Both.
So, what do with this information? You all at some point coalesce, or at least know to collect each other. You have 3 jobs, and you've got 3 days. You could try and do all 3 jobs with 0 planning. That's a
That
tough
seems like
call.
an ill-advised idea.
But 2 jobs, doing 1 with planning and 1 just off the fucking cuff, is within your permit. Or you could spend all 3 days to try and do 1 job properly.
Let's just do 3 kamikaze crimes. Tito Nagasaki's in for it.
No, that's a
Okay.
very bad idea.
I vote
Especially if
we
we're breaking into a petty prison.
I vote we semi-plan Reds and then do Amiré's go wild like.
It's totally doable. Up to you guys.
So I think
I'd recommend getting some potions first off to do alter selves on you for going into these petty prisons. Probably won't work on you, Feargus.
I know exactly the thing to do with a potion of the altering self.
could not possibly afford something that expensive.
For Slim, all we need to do is
much
break
do
off
they
a
cost?
couple of pieces of a grotesque and just tell him to stand still. It'll be fine.
Well, I keep a stash for emergency uses.
You'd probably find it cheaper to get them as scrolls. You just need a wizard to cast them.
Yes, if you just buy a...
They're actually really cheap as potions. They're 15 electrum.
Why don't you just pick up some scrolls of disguise self? If it lasts the same duration, it's much cheaper. And I can cast it for you.
15 electrum.
I don't know what potion supplier is supplying you, but I get them on the cheap.
Nobody supplies me.
Potions, at least.
Still, disguise self is a lower tier spell. It should be cheaper.
A little bit.
And like I said, pick up a few scrolls and I can throw them on the whole lot of us.
Disguise self will work for me.
Yeah.
Alter self won't. Not because I'm a cryptid, but because I'm a barbarian.
Yeah, I've already picked up 2 potions of altar stuff. I already bought them for myself.
That's fair. Having emergency change your appearance potions is good. I think going in with an illusion that you can swap out is probably handier
Probably a
on
good idea.
that regard.
Could you just make like an arcane artifice for this game? I keep having to go back to ships to like look it up.
The reality is you shouldn't be arcane interfacing at all, so I just didn't bother.
That's where you've been
But,
putting like
Yeah,
prices
it's
for
where I
these
did put
things.
potions for ship.
That's where all those are.
I'll grab it. Yeah, give me a hot mo. I shall do it right now. It's okay.
Okay.
Got so many ongoing games. I have to go to my second page through the list to get to Western Ships.
Yeah, because I mean,
And so I've
it's
been
been a
doing,
while since it's been played.
I've been doing 40k prep, so that's obviously a notch that's gone up as well. It's looking pretty good. It should be interesting.
Oh, you planning a 40k soon?
Soon isn't a manner of speaking, but I'm planning a 40k. I don't know when it'll happen, but
Yeah,
it'll happen.
they've been muttering about it for a while.
About a month now, I think. I built up,
Uh,
I would
Yeah,
dare
since the
say, a
thing
pretty
came out.
fucking good map.
it'll probably be either after Keena's done with his game or you're done with yours, or sometime during the week when another slot opens up.
That's true.
Alrighty.
Because I've been told the Thursday game still has legs, which makes Ben
Oh, for
happy
sure,
because
yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Ben was sad when they thought that maybe all the talk of like 40k was meant the game was ending soon. It's like I'm pretty sure that's not it. So I asked.
Ben is silly.
Yeah, that game is on for beyond a hot minute.
Also, like
Yeah,
even if we
Bang
did
likes
get to like
story.
the end of like Darkest there, I'd love to just play like another 4E game on that day.
There you go.
40's fun.
I am so glad I don't have to leave 4E on Thursdays.
Yeah, you almost miss out.
Let's see. So, for a first level scroll,
10 EPs.
that would be 5 GP. That is only slightly less than half of my money.
That's right, because you spend it on getting like horses and stuff.
Oh yeah. I've got enough for 2 of them there thingies.
Yeah, unfortunately, your pay for what's it called isn't in yet. But you did split some cash from doing the old
regular crime,
snobbery.
Yep,
Yeah,
from the old
from
snobbery.
wrangling some crimes.
Yeah, I mean, Tita Nagasaki paid each of you already. So if you didn't add that, that's your own fault.
Yeah, it just wasn't very much money.
Let's see, so this is
In the magic
5
scheme of things, it was,
gold.
but yes,
Or 50 silver. I'll just take off 50 silver.
probably good. And yeah, I guess then we should begin the planning phase already.
So I think we're doing Red's thing. I will start by casing the
Put in
joint.
my hand.
I will once again carouse.
Amiré continues to be fucking
Let's
amazing.
see here. I think I'm gonna case the joint.
Wimp, wimp.
Ah, dang.
You know what? I'll use my
Hey,
inspiration
you might as
to
well.
reroll
We're gonna.
since
Yeah,
since the
good
since
idea.
2 people failed the casing, so I'll reroll with carousing.
All right, 17's better.
15. Ooh, that's certainly a 1 and 6 in the die to begin with.
All right, let's start with the joint case. Ask me 2 questions.
What's the security situation like?
During the day, it's actively used, so security is relatively high because there's plenty of petty criminals. Well, that tends to be just city guard. Let me double check here. There is believed to be a nominal force of powerful weirdos that are left to guard the place. Some wizard is generally invested in the place being cared for, but otherwise there's literally only one town guard that you've noticed patrolling the area because no one really breaks into a judge's place, you know?
That's true.
Especially since it's like an office, not the actual like living space. So there's not even that much to steal, you would think.
Yeah, just court
You
documents.
could only really tell if you broke inside. Yeah. But in this case, it's court documents that Crowbar wants.
And
One of you carousing people, find out who makes the keys or the like locks for like handcuffs and stuff, so I can intimidate them.
That sounds like you can be carousing yourself to find that out.
Yeah, but I want to bribe the person.
Oh, your second question, Savin.
second question, what are our entrance and exit options?
Damn, there goes my question.
The area has a wooden wall, like around the outside of it, so it is perfectly scalable. From which there are a couple of eastern doorways. There's an external wall that grabs around to the south and to the north as well, though, that offers like quite a bit of reasonable darkness to make an infiltration from. Exit would similarly be either through the wall's sets of doors or over the wall. And honestly, either of them would be just as easy as the other. It's like an iron wrought bar gate, and that's it. On the like northeast corner.
Nice. Well, I got a rope and grappling hook, so ascending over the wall shouldn't be much of an issue.
Indeed. Okay. And Ariel, what's your first question?
Okay. What's the area like around the prison? Are there buildings taller than it nearby it, or is it like a standalone area?
It's mostly standalone, but there are a number of like just squashed living places pressed up against it. This is the best way to describe it.
Like in close enough that you could go from the top of like the living place buildings onto there, or
Yeah, there's certainly like a couple of buildings that have that sort of houses built on houses feel. You could possibly leap from a roof onto the roof of this place, or onto the wall, or onto the hangman's cover.
okay. See, is my check high enough to get a second question?
Let's see here. Tito, you're carousing around.
Did you just ignore Amxal's question?
I just answered Ariel's question.
No,
No.
you did not.
Didn't you just?
Just
She
ran right
further
over
asked,
my
does
ass,
she
like,
get a second
was our
question?
check
or
high
did she
enough?
only-
Which
Oh,
I said no. And
Yeah,
then
this
moved
girl
on.
said no.
Okay.
I heard
Okay.
Tito.
There
I
was
said
a
no,
no
and then
before the Tito.
before I said yeah, exactly.
didn't
It's like,
hear
It didn't
that.
really pick up your no.
Didn't hear that at all.
It's fucking psycho.
I
dude.
heard it, Skow. You're not
Thank
crazy.
you, thank you. I was just
Okay.
like, it sounded like you'd all just turned
Look.
suddenly into psycho. So like, did I have a relapse of some kind? What happened?
Look,
I
my
What do you
hearing,
mean
my
I
hearing,
ignored you.
I
My
think
hearing's
Garde
go-
is just
my
being a
hearing's
brown
going. Okay,
noser.
look, I listened to blowers all week. I had big old tractor pulls and loudspeakers going all the time, and people yelling in my ears, children screaming. It's going a little bit.
You know what? That's understandable. Goodness. I have to remember where the actual like map location was for Court of Justice. Bum, 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 bum. Town Market was the old punch up. Fuck me, I don't remember where Court of Justice is. I think it's Gold Hill Ward. I have to scroll the list now because I'm that bad at what I do.
It's fine. I'm worse. I fly by the seat of my pants in my game.
I mean, I do that too, but I should definitely write down the names of places, you know? Especially in something where the names of places are like super relevant because you case an entire city, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
Yes, this is located in Golden Hill Ward. So Golden Hill Ward happens to feature a nice pewter smith and a fancy crystal tower. That's on the other side of the ward, and it happens to be where Fair hangs out.
Yeah.
That's where you literally chill at Freda's Folly, so you know where the Court of Justice is. It's like basically 2 streets away.
Oh, that's the one we're robbing.
Shall add it to the list. Golden Hill Ward. Court of Justice. Courthouse. Sentencing and jail. That's bench. Fun for all the family. There we go. Cool. All right. So, where were we? Tito, what that question?
All right. I'm pretty sure we already hit most of the most important points. So, at what time is the guard with the most serious vice on patrol?
Ooh, interesting thought there. Of city guards, there is definitely an opus addict. You can tell by them having red bloodshot eyes, a lot like Amiré.
Okay,
She doesn't smell as smoky as this guy does, so maybe he has a worse problem.
got it. And what time is he on patrol?
About 7 p.m., like relatively early in the evening.
Hmm.
But there's nightfall, I suppose, by now, since it's like autumn. 7 p.m. should be plenty of like an hour or 2 after sundown by like mid-late autumn.
Unfortunately, it's not late enough for people to already be passed out.
No one's gonna be like royally fucked off their gourd, unfortunately.
Nah. Well, that was my one question, but it was worth a shot.
Yeah, no, it was a reasonable ask. All right, Garde, what you got?
Well, in that case, I'm going to attempt to intimidate a guard into getting an extra set of like door keys. Would that be
Okay.
something I could do?
Doing that immediately will earn you a heat, just so you're aware. Like,
Okay.
you are using an identity and literally
Yeah.
browbeating a guard. If you succeed, then yeah, I mean, great, you get the key. But also, there's also a possibility that guard just says, "Some fucking guy has my key."
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, it's not entirely a bad thing. Remember, heat's a modifier for
mean,
like guard.
It's
And
not a
yeah.
good thing for sure.
It's not
It's
a
not a
good
I mean,
thing, but like
we
it's
can
not
I
entirely
a
the
lock
worst
really
thing.
easily. Like,
Yeah,
That's
well, I
true
was
as
gonna say
well.
we have like so many rogues. I
No,
don't know if it's
absolutely not.
worth it for a side job.
No,
Yeah.
no.
In that case,
Would you like some clues on good things to ask about places? Because I know there are a few that have passed you by.
Sure.
Things like if people know there are any traps there, is a real obvious one that I feel like hasn't really come by. Like, you've gone by like, where's places locked, but I don't think you've ever been like, is there a trap that people know of? Like, that would be really
Yeah.
helpful to know going into a thing.
Yeah, I like.
At the same time, I don't think anyone's ever asked like, when is it emptiest? Like, you've always just been, like, all right, cool, and then just gone for it.
Okay, that's fair.
You could ask the animals that.
Let me make
That's
a
true, yeah.
carouse and see like which
Can I
of
throw an animal
those I
handling to
would-
ask the animals that?
Yeah, give it a go.
There we
It's
go.
like, yeah, all right,
Damn.
ask me 2 questions that the animals might know. Just so you know, you're going to get animal-themed answers, so they're a little bit all over the place. But yeah.
When are the there are the least amount of people around that area?
Oh, well, hello there. You're plenty handsome, aren't you? I think it's quiet at night when the sun is down.
Fair enough.
You know what? I'm going to make a quick int test for this squirrel. Okay, no, he cannot give you a time
Hell
on the
yeah.
clock. He got a -2.
Mm.
Like, if he'd gotten a high enough number, he might have told you how many bong it was.
But what do you know if it was
Unfortunate-
closer to the sun when the sun comes up?
Not with a
know
-2.
that.
Closer to when the sun go down. Yeah, no. It just knows that it's when it's dark.
Not with a goddamn negative
when
2.
when it's dark, but I'm awake. All right, and your second question.
Hmm. Anyone else got any? Because that's all I got. Let's see. Anyone else got any ideas?
Oh,
There's like a
ask,
park tree nearby that's got some squirrels.
animals. You could. It might not help us, but you could ask the animals like what kind of tasty food they're tossing out.
I don't know if
That
that helps.
will
No.
definitely not help us at all.
What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
The squirrel is
European
not
or
going to know that.
African?
I don't know what unladen means, but I can swallow real fast.
I have trouble thinking of like what an
Yeah,
animal
to
might
ask
know.
a squirrel.
I know,
Yeah.
right? It's a difficult
Like
one, except
fucking-
like it's a creature that probably lives outside this place all the time and probably does
Yeah.
observe
Mhm.
a lot. It's not very smart,
Yeah.
but if you frame a question in a way that an animal might observe, then you could probably get a lot of information. Like quite a lot of safe information too, because no one's going, that squirrel's a fucking narc, I know it. Like no one's
fucking
gonna
narc.
put the
Get the
screws to the
Exactly,
squirrel.
that's what I was
druid. We're gonna
that's
go
what I was
interrogate
thinking.
the squirrel.
Yeah, exactly. Like you'll get like
Yeah.
idiot responses, but they're completely unbiased, unfiltered idiot responses.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Always keep in mind that I can ask the squirrels.
squirrels
oh,
have
wait, I
overheard-
haven't, hold on,
is the
hold on,
best time
hold
to
on, I
do
got an
it.
idea.
Would they have overheard
So-
anything about like guard rotations or like?
I don't think that. I think
I
that's
too
a
bad.
have a
Okay.
better. I have a better idea.
Yeah.
Why don't you ask the squirrel if there's ever any bright flashes at night? Because when a magic
Ooh.
trap goes off, there's probably some bright flashes.
Ooh. That's a good one.
Or if the owner, like one of the guard captain really has a thing about getting up in the middle of the night to pee at the same time.
There are any
Bright
bright
flash could
lights at
also-
night?
Any
Bright flashes, not bright, just bright lights.
That's a good question. How do you feel about this, Squirrel Chan? Fucking hell, it's head for Squirrel Chan.
Immense.
Damn.
Once in the dark. And then again in the day. Before the day.
So setting up like an alarm spell or something like that, then.
An alarm spell doesn't create a flash of light.
Oh,
Yeah.
not
No,
flashlight,
yeah.
right.
No, like
Well, I said
and it
something
can't be
like
the
it.
striking. Yeah, it can't be like the striking of a match and then lighting of a
Or
lantern.
it could be one of those flashbangs.
like activating a spell.
I don't
And
know
then
why they would use a
deactivating
flashbang.
it.
Why would they
I don't know-
flashbang
Why
every
would they
night though?
flashbang every
Yeah.
night?
That is a hardcore way to tell the prisoners that it's fucking the end of the day.
No, like I get from that like activating something at night and then deactivating it in the morning.
Yeah, that's
I
what
would
I was
assume.
thinking.
Yeah. But what would light up? Yeah, it's the question.
I don't know what would, but we have information that something does now.
Yes.
And Feargus, you have a performance. What are you doing?
That's what my I'd carouse and like ask if
Oh, of course, yes, your
anybody's
carousal.
heard about like any exciting tales about like escapees of the or attempted escapees of the prison being thwarted?
Ooh, yeah, no, there was definitely a story about one guy who thought he was being real fucking clever waiting until the middle of the night to break out. Apparently, he got his brain smashed open by a guy named Big Jim.
Holy shit.
Real shame for Big Jim for him because Big Jim's a hell of a lad apparently.
Yeah.
No one's ever seen him, but they know his name is Big
Damn.
Jim because he has brained a few people.
Big Jim sounds like a badass.
Probably, yeah.
So maybe we don't go in at like midnight when Big Jim's around.
We take care of Big Jim.
Hard to say. Yeah, they don't know who or what Big Jim is, but Big Jim apparently killed a petty criminal who tried to leave, which was a shame because that petty criminal was probably like in there for lockpicking or like pickpockets, etc. Is Big Jim perhaps it's a viable
Oh yeah,
possibility.
actually that makes sense. He would get Big Jim some sort of like warden summon.
Yeah, summon it
Yeah.
in the middle of the night or like when nighttime starts, and then dissipate during the day.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Do we have any browse opportunity left? I'd like to try and... No.
Do you want to spend another day? Okay, then you do not.
Okay, everyone's done their thing. So...
I believe so. How would you like to enter then? You have a iron-wrought barred gate. You have walls on the north or east, a chunk of the south. You have roofs to the south that you could jump from. I think those are your best entryways that you've discovered.
I think just
Yeah.
clambering over the wood wall would probably be the quietest and safest way.
Okay.
I think I'm going to use my new feature from my class to do a bit of flying from the roof of one building to the roof
Oh
of the
boy, we're
prison.
splitting the party.
Ooh.
I know.
It's not a big split. It's not like a huge
Yeah,
building.
it's not huge, but yeah, I can do this.
Wee.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll put you there. Put you guys here. You scrambo. Do you want to be closer to the north or the south when you take the wood wall?
See, which side is the street?
South was the side.
The street goes around, like basically wraps around the southeast and then comes up around the north. Like if you were to imagine this is probably on the corner of a
Okay.
street.
Which side is Red jumping from?
Then we'll
She's
go
jumping
to
from the
south.
south side. Okay.
Yeah, south side then.
Alrighty. As you make the climb, or more are about to make the climb, Red, you spot that there is a guard. Just like he's chilling pretty close to the point where your friends are about to climb in. Where I will, in fact, swoosh you over to yet another really good map.
Are any of the friends keeping an eye to this guy so I can signal
Amiré
them?
is at least.
Okay.
I'm probably on a roof.
How best to signal them without giving myself away? So how high up am I compared to them? Because they still see like my hands if I were to like point.
You could probably like come around to the very edge of this roof you've jumped to and like wave or chuck a pebble or something.
Yeah. I'll do that then.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see it. There is a guard. He appears to have an opus pipe.
Oh, it's that guy. So, what does Opus actually do from a mechanical standpoint? I imagine Amory's fucked about with it. At least, out of interest.
Gives you damage resistance to the first attack you would receive. The trade-off, though, is that you have a disadvantage on
Excellent.
perception. And most wisdom
I feel like I should just like
skills.
climb up onto Fergus's shoulders and sleep the dude. Since he'll have damage resistance, sneak attack slightly less reliable, but sleep totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the worst idea.
So yeah, I will just clamber on up and nighty night, asshole.
Oh, we're already in it.
That's a
It's
shame.
more than a guard has. It's fine.
It's gonna be enough for a guard, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not
good,
ever
like,
using this on any like
good.
challenging enemy, but like a 1 hit point or like 11 hit point scrumbo, totally fine
Yeah, sleep is an
for
incredibly
this sort
big
of shit.
spell.
Yeah,
It's probably like one of the most like useful spells you could
yeah.
have here in the City of
That's
Thieves.
why I picked it for once.
That's from.
Yeah.
That's also probably what, like, you know how they say everyone knows the wizards. It's probably, one of the things people say are annoying about the wizards.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Opus is
sleep
actually
inducing.
there on
Okay,
the
yeah, no
list
one
of
will.
poisonsy things. Yeah, literally
Oh,
no
you
one
just-
will
you
blame
just took too much.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
picked the perfect spell to use. I didn't want to say anything. I figured you actually already knew because that's been there like for a while.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
All right, so he falls asleep and we scramble over.
Nighty night.
Let's grab a little ZZZ.
Once he's
And then yeah, you guys are able to like hop onto the like minor decking, and you can see that you're stood like leaning over the hangman's noose area. It's actually quite nice, like considering it's got like this fancy shutter as well, and like a viewing area.
Yep.
It's a very
Fitting.
pleasant place to
Oh.
die.
Is it though?
how nice.
Well,
Gonna hop down and I'm gonna just like turn this guy's body around so that it looks like he fell asleep and then conked his head on the wood here when I give him the old soap rock. Bonk.
yeah, sure. You'll have to roll the damage though, just in case.
Okay, so it's an extra 2d6 for the blob. So
Mm-hmm.
6 plus 2d6 plus 2d6. It's exactly enough.
Exactly
Nice.
enough. The guy has 11 hit points. You deal 11 damage. He is
Bonk.
out cold.
All right, nighty night.
And then you can just make it look like you could probably literally position the bump against
Yeah.
the fucking wooden stairs. So he's just gonna
Exactly.
conk the snog.
All right, and then let's start looking for traps around here-ish.
Yeah,
Sure,
check for
give me a
traps and
perception
magical traps
test.
and all that.
Investigation even.
Perception?
Don't detect any.
Okay.
And you can do perception too. But that perception will tell you different things. You can smell animals.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So we
Aminal.
remembered this
Hmm?
time to cast Pass Without Trace on us at the beginning of the op, right, Ranger? Okay,
Sure, yes.
the thing we discussed about. So I'm
All right, good.
gonna stealth ahead a little bit. The 34.
Fucking 34, sure.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Let's keep up stealth here. Stealth.
Flip on top of the roof.
Okay, I'm
You know it.
make a check in the GM layer. Give me a hot second
Sure.
before you move up.
I have a third. Wait, what
Yeah,
is
plus
pass
10.
without trace? Plus 10?
Plus
38.
38.
Yes.
God, I have some
Uh-huh.
weird shit in here.
I'm Batman.
Let's see here. Okay, carry on.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I'll have
When
like a
you-
generic mask on as well.
Yeah, when you walk into the opening, you can see it's like a nice, well-written place here. There is a book on the table, and for a moment you feel like, ooh, this is it, the ledger, like right at the door. How easy! But even from here, you can see that it's like the lusty Argonian maid or something.
Of course.
Ah, God, stay away from the white spots.
All right. Oh, I see the hint of somebody. Amiray's gonna gesture for everyone to like get back. She'll zip around like here. Just gonna peek around the corner. Oh, there's a person there.
Indeed, there is. They look to be well, they have one of those city guard badges like hanging from their waist, but they don't look very city guard like. Very handsome, actually.
What's in the closet?
There. A
Insurance.
shield.
Looks like
You can see that there is a bunch of equipment that would be used by jailers and such. There's a bunch of, blunted as opposed to spiked maces, like, knobbled ends. They're still pretty nasty, but they won't, kill a man. Wooden shields, like leather jerkins, that kind of thing. The kind of stuff you would use if you were working here day to day, but didn't want to like lug all this shit back home every day.
understandable.
Pot helms, etc.
Oh man. So what we should do is
Right, so let's see.
Stop!
Oh dear.
Okay.
All right.
I think we found Big Jim.
Hey
You
there,
stepped
buddy.
on the bear rug.
You stepped on the bear rug.
You
I was trying
found
to step
Big Jim.
not on the. I'm my entire toe.
You moved
You
on.
were
to
on the bear
fucking-
rug. Look
you're
at
on the
it.
bear rug.
Sorry, I didn't really get a chance to say that I was trying to not step on the bear rug, and this is not entirely on
but-
the bear rug.
But move your token here.
Yeah, that's mostly not on bear rug.
It's
That's
mostly not.
mostly
You know
bear.
what? If you
Okay,
are
fair
being
enough.
careful of it, I'll give you a
Yeah.
last second dex.
Yeah, okay.
Dex save. Beat a 15. You're
Ooh.
fine.
Damn.
I meet a 15.
Oh, you're so
you meet
lucky.
a 15. I'll let it go. Yes. All right. You are able to not stand on the rug. Correctly noticed by the rest of you, and indeed by yourself, as probably a
mean-
source of danger.
So, as I was saying, what we should do is we should drop like a pot helm or something in here to make some noise, draw the guard around, and then we just have a bunch of ready actions to clobber them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds
Alright.
good to me.
Sure.
Who doesn't have good? Actually, I have the worst melee bonks. No, it's actually
No, you have a better melee bonk. I have probably the least best.
I was gonna say it might be the ranger, but
I have 2.
Or
because he's the
I
that's
was
right.
on
He's
the
a strength ranger. He's ready to fucking smash a dude's
me
Yeah,
and
brains open.
I use a
Me and
short
Pets have
sword,
the
so
bonk.
that
Yes.
sounds like
I
I
wa-
should be the one to drop the pod helm in
I
here.
was on the
Just wait.
roof. Did it look like there was a way I could
Hold
go
on.
up and over and behind?
Up, over, and behind. In what context?
Is
sorry?
there like a window or something back there? Or another doorway?
No, there's a window.
I haven't seen-
internal. Yeah, it would be a bad idea to have like windows up against a securing wall. There are no windows in this building apart from on the north facing, where it empties out onto like inner courtyard anyway. So it's like all contained. You could though, if you go back outside and peek around, you'll be able to see that there are some routes that are windowable. Indeed, I'll grab your token here, and just so you can see where the window is, right there, like up to the north. There is a window that you could pass through, like on that side of it.
Before like we actually drop like a big old pot helm, is there something that is like loud enough to get the guy's attention back here, but not so loud that it alerts like the entire prison?
Maybe a wooden shield would work. It would still give you a thunk, but it might not clatter.
Yeah, that sounds like a better idea than anything else. All right, so
Yeah.
is this our plan? We drop the
Yeah,
windshield
everyone else
and you
just
guys
readies
bonk
an
him?
action to leap on this guy when he comes around the corner.
All right.
All right.
Also, a correction. Sorry, the swashbuckler is a lady.
Well,
Well, I will get a wooden shield to tip over and fall and give it a clunk.
All right, tell me what your ready attacks are, and we'll go through the list.
Let's see. I think because it's an attack action now, and I can. The Nick puts the bonus action attack on the action. I think I can do both, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Just have a staffed
Good.
bonk.
Good.
Just clobber on the top of the head.
Why am I in the back?
Then
I mean,
yeah,
you should.
I think 2 battle axe hits and a
Alright.
scimitar bonk.
Okay.
Back to the wall.
Back to...
Because we'd also have a surprise round too. So
Alright.
it's like
Yeah, you function as a surprise round, so I'll include the moving up on them part as well. Alright. Kaplunk. And I'll make a test. It'll be really funny if the Swashbuckler just doesn't fucking hear it at all. She just leaves you to it.
Doesn't notice.
No, she notices. She super notices. Luckily, you guys pass out traced.
Yeah.
This is the most aware person you've ever dealt with in your lives. Luckily, you all rolled really well.
Yeah. I mean, even without pass out trays, everyone but Ross would make it on against that.
All right. You can hear leather-booted feet around the corner. Feargus, you're the first person to watch them come around the corner. You're all pressed up against the wall, so line of sight. You can basically watch it as it goes, from there, and then starts closing around the corner, like some kind of mini map, like vision cone. And as it comes around to here, it's probably your moment to strike.
Yeah. Will I come up with the dirty dangler?
Yeah, let's we'll do a turn order just in case things go bad.
Yeah, there is the possibility.
even on a Dex character, I still roll shit for initiative. I really
You're
am.
cursed.
Nice.
So allow me to fix your token there.
Oh no,
It's
Feargus is
fine.
last.
It doesn't matter.
That's fine.
It's fine. It's a surprise round. It will be bad
Yeah.
if you need to double tap and it takes ages because a Swashbuckler is pretty fucking quick. It looks like only Red's going to be able to actually rush in and try and dump her if she doesn't go down. Oh, and Tina.
Yeah, because I'm also a swashbuckler.
Yeah, you buckle some swash. Okay. So descending. I love the new turn order bar. It's nice. Nice having a little back and a forward arrow. All right. Do your attacks in order. Dido.
All right, I'm gonna hit her with the basket hilt of my Pappenheimer.
Okay.
That's it.
Remember, you do have advantage on your
And-
strikes from being hidden.
Yeah. That's 20 for 11 plus
15.
4.
All right. 15.
Yes.
Are you only a first level
do I get
rogue?
2 attacks because
Your sneak attack has
What?
1d6.
Your sneak attack is only a single d6.
We're missing 2 of your d6s.
Yeah, dump a couple more in.
And today, for the first time, Stray noticed that rogues increase their sneak attack damage.
Rogue become
No,
powerful.
I just thought it was later on.
It's every other level.
It's like every other level.
It's dope.
So just roll 2d6. Okay, so 21 damage, in fact.
Okay. 6. Excellent. All right, you bonk. Do you keep moving?
Yep, please make way.
I don't think that was Oh.
They are a lot beefier. This is definitely gonna
Well,
have
the
to
thing
be
is, I
everyone
see
hidden.
something over there is a problem.
That individual does not appear to have noticed you. You might be seeing the bottom half of Big Tim. Or Big Jim. This was
Yeah.
Big Tim, yes. Big Tim is a nectar puppy.
Of course!
This is Big Jim. He is not a nectar
I thought
puppy.
Big Jim. I thought there was a nectar puppy named Big Jim too.
There is, honestly.
No,
yeah,
no,
there's,
they're
a big,
just
there's,
Big
a, there's, a
Tim.
big, there's a big lot of them, honestly. There is a Jim and a Tim. And there are others, but you never met them. Alright. Red, you drop a thing. You can still do some movement if you would like to get closer to the
Yeah, might as well.
show.
I probably should. Let's see. A crossbow is
cannot
not
non-lethal.
like.
You can't
A,
non-lethal with a crossbow.
yeah.
No.
No, I wasn't worried about non-lethal. I'm more thinking, it's not a quiet sounding thing.
It depends on what you hit.
It's not bad, actually.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. If you're hitting a person, it tends to be quite quiet apart from the screaming they might do later.
Okay.
But,
I think
crossbow's very known for being a silent killing weapon.
Yeah, I think I need to just be right here, and I guess I'll switch out to Rat-a-tat-tat.
Okie dokie. All right, Swashbuckler is surprised. Ross.
All right.
A reminder
Carefully
that
not stepping on
friends
the
are
bear.
not difficult terrain, so you can quite easily
Yeah.
move into everyone else's spaces and around.
Right.
Keep on going.
All right, my triple bunk.
Oh!
Whoa.
All right, that's good.
And then,
And the skinny.
No, it still hits because you're
Yeah,
hidden.
well, that's a 20, right? 19
still hit,
even.
yeah. All right.
I'll turn off the
4, 7,
blessing.
6, 3, 9, 7, 1, 7.
Jesus Christ!
44.
What?
Oh wait, no. You didn't have hunters on markup, did you? You wouldn't have had time.
Yeah, you wouldn't
you
have
didn't
the.
say you did, so I'm.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
No, right. You're right.
I
And
revoked
also,
those.
Hunter's Mark only
Yeah.
applies to the first.
Hunter's Mark does
Yeah,
only
only-
apply once. I forgot to.
Yeah.
I don't know why all my modifiers ticked on right now.
Okay. 30 damage. More modest, but pretty workable. All right, they're still standing.
All right.
Amire.
Just gonna come around here and smack her in the head with the old staff of bonking. Bop. Solid 22 damage.
Oh,
Bop.
thump. And yeah, Feargus, you have enough
Yeah.
time to catch them.
I was just about to say I'll use my cunning action as grabber.
Well, yeah, you get the cunning action too.
Feargus turns around the corner with the sap in hand. Oh, they did see everyone else already over there and her falling unconscious.
You just catch her. Yeah. Plunk.
I bopped her with
That
the
was
basket
easy.
of my hilt.
Okay, so,
All right. I'm just gonna take her off the turn order and just keep it, so I don't have to keep rerolling
bonus
it.
action, stealth.
Okay.
Flats of my
Just
blades.
rehide.
Yep. Rehide, please. And you have an unconscious individual. It's gonna be a lot harder to hide the fact that they've been they've had their fucking bell rung. By the way,
Once
they're-
more, I
Oh,
have
yeah.
become the knight.
Yeah, I mean, unless you could push her down the stairs, that would make it look like why she got hit so many times.
Yeah, we'll
can
leave her at the
leave
bottom.
her
If
at
we
the
roll her
bottom
down
of
the
the
stairs
stairs.
while
Yeah, we
she's
can position
already
her at the bottom of the
beat up, I think she
stairs.
might die.
You know, like the
Yeah,
You
she
know,
would die
like-
if you threw her down the stairs.
like the Sonic dead meme. That's how we'll pose her at the bottom of the stairs.
But I mean, yeah, you could try and do that. Drag her over. Give
Yeah,
it a
the
go.
death of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Ooh, books.
Okay. Yeah, this is a lovely little section. The records, there are lots of records here, but you can see that these are dated. No, current date imprisonments are stored in here. There's also a small selection of storybooks that just happen to make particularly nice reading. There are a number of letters, letter writing equipment for sending notices out to people. You can see they've got a huge rack of rolled parchments for putting up wanted signs and stuff. If you'd fucked up, your faces
Alright.
would be on these wanted signs.
While
Thankfully, they're
the rest of
not.
them are fucking around with that body, can I quickly rifle through these to see if there's perhaps anything relevant to my my personal hunt here?
Give me an
Oh.
investigation test.
I will have you know that my face
I
would only
will-
be from
Hmm.
the nose down.
It's a shame I don't have.
These masks are terribly comfortable.
It's a shame I
Yeah.
can't spend inspiration to just
Should
opt
have
into that nat 20.
Opted to that
Yeah,
now.
that
Net
that
20,
feels kind of sad. I think I
Yeah,
will spend my
yeah.
inspo to 28.
Oh,
Nice.
look at that.
Ooh, sick. Basically good enough. All right, 1 second. Red, you look over this table and you can see that besides a bunch of food and other belongings, most of these are yet again more notice parchments. You can see a couple of messages from the city. You can see that there are receipts, things like payments, petty cash, that kind of thing. You can find out how much money is coming in and out of this place and give me an investigative that. There might be something useful here. It's probably not what you're after, but it might be useful.
Okay, I can give you an investigate on that. No, I can't.
Ooh, no, you cannot find any money lenders or treasurers, I'm afraid. Not with the 6.
What a shame
okay.
there. It's actually one of my decent skills as
It
well.
is, that is a bit of a shame. Amiri, you find that there is quite literally a little black book.
Hmm.
There is a familiar stamping on it. You have seen this stamping before. It looks like what would appear to be two towers that are peeking over a mountain, like a mountain's edge. This sort of
Ah, yes, of course,
shape.
the smiley face.
Of course. Well, to some it might look like that, or the two towers over a mountain, but you know that that thing belongs the other way up.
Hmm. All right.
It is the sign of a vampira, and it is on its own book, a little black book nestled at the bottom here.
Quickly gonna make sure the book's not trapped or has any arcane shenanigans on it, because this seems like if anything in here would be something they would probably put a ward on.
No, you do not detect any magic. It looks like it was a very good investigation check. It probably got by being very hard to just notice in amongst the large collection of books, registers,
Alright,
and
I'm
old
going to
script.
bogart the book. We'll read through that on my own
Alrighty.
time.
Sure thing.
Alright, and then shit. I really hope that's not the book we need.
Let's see here. If you can.
I really hope it isn't either.
With
Hold up. I need to make people move around. You've been at
Sure.
this for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Red, there is someone walking down this little corridor above you. You can hear some heavy booted steps.
Okay.
Someone out here. You watch someone go by the window here. Don't really want to move them around, but it looks like there's another town guard.
did we stop that guy
we made
somewhere?
it look like he fell over and
The
conked
one
his
you
head.
bonked. Yeah.
Oh.
He hasn't
he's
walked
sleeping
up to
on the
the
job.
edge. He might not even see the dude, but it's possible you're about to
Amiré
be in
will
a
just
rush.
slip back here, and if a guy comes around, she will just sleep him too. He's another fucking town
Okay.
guard.
Yeah. If you wait
I'll
30 seconds later, yeah, another town guard
Alright.
does come around.
I'll make note to the guard this way, and that we need to get back and hide ourselves a bit.
Yeah, the person who's stomping this way is no city guardling. They sound like they built like a brick shit house.
Yeah.
All right, don't fuck it up. Wow, you do the opposite of fuck it up. That
Fine.
guy's so asleep. Just fucking
No. Okay, so
Dick.
here's what we have to do. We have to pose him to see see he conked his head too, because that means now we have 3 people that
Three
we've seen
unconscious
to
sleepers.
make look like they fell over and hit themselves on the head. And then they woke up and
Yeah.
it's like, what the?
The worst thing happened today.
Yeah,
The
Amy will
worst
just
day.
Every single guard fell over
just
and knocked
quickly go over and bop.
themselves on the head.
Oh no! You know what you should do? You should get you should take out one of the roof tiles or something up there, and set it down next to the guy, so it looks like it's like a straight tile.
You know what,
fell and
sure.
conked him.
Yeah,
I
just have
was thinking dig a tiny furrow in the ground so it looks like
You know, yeah, Amy's got a stash. She'll just quickly do that. Yeah, just give him a conk and put him down there. All right, yeah, this.
Sure. Roll it just in case
Oh
you
my
mega
God,
fuck up
alright.
the roll.
It's
You could get under 11. I'm sorry, but I've got
it's
to make
true.
sure that
It's
fate
true.
doesn't fuck you.
Let's see. So it's a total of 66. It is possible. Bop.
All right, you do not fuck it up. He is out like a light.
just imagine every single guard coming into the guard room in the morning. Everyone holding their head. You fell too?
If I had some spare liquor bottles, I'd spread them around, make it look like these guys got mega fucked up.
I just had a wicked idea, and it's to make a whole bunch of little holes in this cobblestone and earth ground, and make it look like it's fucking gophers or something. Just left all the holes for tripping people.
Goddamn
Alright,
gophers. By the way, yeah, there's a
Let's
guy
all just
coming around that corner up there.
Step into the
My-
library here, out of sight.
Yeah, you can all take
Yeah,
cover.
yeah.
Everybody snuggle up now.
Ledge around there. And yes, someone bump. Steps from wooden floor to much louder stone. Again, imagine Thief, like there are very different like audio
Yeah.
qualities to all of these types of floor. Again, something I really love about it. We've got solid stone, clicking soft marble, like wood, we've got rug, we've got like hatched floor as well. All sorts. Yeah. It goes clunk. Hey, Janice. Peeks around this corner.
Uh-oh.
I'm also gonna like peek around the corner here.
Creeps around the bear.
Yeah, I'm gonna peek around this corner.
See a muscular dude.
Did
He's,
we stuff Janice into the weapons locker there?
No.
right.
She
yes,
fell
okay.
down the stairs.
He pauses and
bad.
peers around the corner. Janice! Listen. From the inside of the main room, he's like, oh, fucking goddamn it. He makes an effort to walk quietly as he goes around it. Oh, fuck. Clunk. Goes down the stairs.
We should probably all like get to the top of the stairs and death from above this guy while we have the chance.
Yeah, this is the
Probably,
go.
yeah.
Go, go,
Yeah.
go.
Sure, I'm going to roll a perception just in case. It's like a cold hope in hell.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
dreading
especially
the
against like stuff
greens.
like a 33.
It's a shame. He's probably a really nice guy under that terrifyingly buff dude armor.
Oh yeah, probably.
He sounds like a nice guy.
It's
Anyone sounds nice when they're concerned about someone named
Yeah.
Janice, you know?
damn it, Janice.
Janice.
All right. That is probably what he says as he goes down the stairs. All right, Tito. Peek this guy.
All right.
Fucking shit. I don't have a potion.
Alright.
All
so,
right, hold on, girl. I'm going to have to get you to a Sawbones. And he'll scoop her up from the bottom of the stairs and check that she's not, like, dying literally in his arms. And they'll carefully, like, couch cradle her into both arms. Locks his shield onto a large...
Oh,
buff
good.
one
He has
that's
lower
down in the
AC now.
back.
He's lower AC.
Yeah,
Right.
literally lowers
Oh,
his
I feel
AC to pick
kind
this
of bad
woman
now.
up, and then begins ascending the stairs.
Yeah, a little
I
bit.
don't.
But now,
I'm
are
gonna
we in
clock him in
initiative
the side
now?
of the temple.
All right, Tito, you're up.
Alright. Advantage. Uh-oh. Hopefully he's not wearing plate.
Well, he's not wearing plate, that's for sure, and he just put his shield away. So you do hit.
Nice.
Very good.
Otherwise, you fucking wouldn't. That
Yeah, I know.
That sure would have been a miss. They have studded leather and a shield. It sets their AC to 16.
Listen,
You
all
just
of my
put it
rolls
away.
have been going to stealth. Alright, I got a 18 and 19. What do you want from
All
me?
right. So 17. Bad news for you. Gladiator's easy to hit. Lots of health. You're in for a
Okay.
fucking treat. Red.
Yeah, I
All
assumed.
right. Move along here so people can get there. And now it's time to begin going, shall we?
Yeah, you really do have to open up on this dude.
Let's see here. There's my first one. That's 22. We'll go ahead and spend a side die because I can only do it once per turn, so I might as well add on
Yep.
damage, right?
I'd say save it for your last swing, if anything, just because that one may do a lot
I
of crits,
don't know
but-
what you mean, but like I just rolled a 9 on the side die. There's a 20 there, and then let's see, is it a bonus action to do the hand crossbow? It would be. Action
No.
surge is a bonus action though, isn't it?
No, it is just an extra
No.
action.
Oh, you're right.
Action
Okay.
You
surge
choose
is
to
free.
do more.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're gonna
19.
do action surge as well.
Action
24.
surge is what you call a class feature.
15. All right, let's see here.
Nice.
So you do a total of 6, 9, 6, 9, 10.
That's some big
8.
fucking dammies from those two little weapons.
Yep, that's very impressive.
Bonk, bonk.
All right, you drop him past half. Ross.
Yeah, I felt I needed to open up good.
Yeah,
here.
you did.
Right.
Otherwise, this dude was probably going to be fine. Well,
No,
fine in a manner of
and-
speaking.
And if we get through this round, we need to put him at the base of the stairs right next to her.
Make it look like they were making out and then they fell down the stairs. Wow.
Come on, the gladiator has a wife back home. He's
Oh,
just a
okay.
good dude. Hit, hit, hit.
Hit, hit, hit.
All
We
right,
need to-
18.
If you see one of these, if red goes down one, then you can see that all of the little bricks. We just need to move one brick and make it really shaky.
That is, hey, maybe they could sue.
You know, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right. Yeah, Amiri. I assume
Um,
Ross, you're gonna move out the way for her.
So I feel bad on this, but if I trip this dude, will he fall down the stairs and take damage? How much damage?
Yes.
But will she take damage? 'Cause
There's
she's
kind
in
of on
a-
chance he'll try to save to not like take loads of damage, or more correctly, he genuinely is a lawful good character. He's probably going to give up his defense to stop this woman from getting killed by going down the stairs. So yeah, you could definitely trip him. It's a pretty fucked up thing to do, and it puts that woman at risk as well. But,
I mean, Amiré is not exactly a nice person.
But how
He
much
is-
does
Yeah,
Amiri
that's the thing.
care?
no, Amiri is also not like super friendly. Professional thief, and she has a chance of surviving that's like above good.
So, I mean,
well, I mean, I'll tell you if you do that, I will. We'll cause problems between me and
hold
you.
on.
No,
Can
go
I
ahead
use?
and do that because
Oh,
she's
hold
not
on,
going
shush,
to.
shush.
We
One-
do
one at a
have
time.
5
Can I use my
more
rogue's
people.
cunning action to just like use a bonus action to grab her collar so she doesn't go down the stairs with this dude?
He's like double arm carrying her. I don't think you can do it with a bonus action.
And even if so, we can't
Yeah,
just.
I mean,
healing
I
potion her
can
and then
actually
punch her in the
cast
head
Cure
again.
Wounds if
It's
need
fine.
be, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Not if she's
And
dead.
Look,
at the
it would
bottom
have to
of
do
the
a tremendous
stairs.
amount of damage to kill her outright.
Yes.
I mean, she'd
So
only
yeah,
have to like
hold on.
successively bonk her head 3 times
Okay.
on the way down.
Yeah. It would
I
be death
mean,
saves,
she'd have to
remember?
take either 3 individual sources of damage, which
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, the
yeah,
stairs do count as
exactly.
one.
So
You're
I'm
right.
gonna do the
Okay.
staff swipe, smack, and then that's a cunning strike
21
with only 2d6.
50.
So he now needs to make a dex save or be knocked down. DC 15.
Are they able to strength though? It has to be dex. Okay.
Yeetus.
All right. Okay, he trips and goes down them stairs. He makes a save to hang on to the woman. But he does, make a grunt. It's probably going to draw a bunch of noise because he's going down the fucking stairs carrying
Oh,
someone who's got a
yeah.
shield
Got
on his back.
metal
And
shield.
yeah, I didn't want to say it. You kind of really made a bad
I mean, I
choice.
think we
But
just
Yeah.
took out all the guards except for the fucking Big Jim, who we have to deal with anyway.
Well,
We don't know.
We
don't
have
know. We have
no
no
idea.
idea what's
That's true.
down the
Well, again,
corridor,
like,
what's behind.
If he
Big
goes
Jim.
unconscious,
oh, 9. That's +3. A 10. Okay, so he doesn't take lethal damage on the way down, but he doesn't have a good time. All right, he is
Or does he?
unconscious, and the
Oh.
last dice does knock him unconscious, so the woman also takes a damage. They are both now in the dying state because they've taken they've taken lethal damage from these stairs because the stairs can't choose to non-lethally hit them. You'll have to run down.
Amy
Blind medic.
will...
What the fuck was that?
Fairberg, it is your turn, and 1 second while I just make a quick check here for Big Jim.
Yeah, I would imagine he probably has
He
advantage on
probably,
hearing.
hears them go down the stairs. A 13, yes, he hears a dude and a person go down the
Well,
stairs.
let's skedaddle down the stairs. Luckily, we are still in the surprise round, and I'm going to use my rogue's bonus action to go down there with them because I need to stabilize some people. I have a med kit, so I will be doing that.
Your go.
Do I hear anything from Big Jim wise?
Oh yeah, you hear him grunting.
I think Big Jim is coming.
Fucking Amy's already just... Where'd it go?
I'm going to set up here. I'm going to fly into a rage and
You're still
ready
just
in
a rat in a
action.
cage.
Ready in action to attack a
You
Big Jim.
sure about that?
Okie dokie. Tito.
That's the action they've chosen.
Well, I mean, he gets another turn before Big Jim should go because we're still in the surprise round. So,
Yeah, you are still in the surprise round.
Are we?
I mean,
Say more
now
about
we're
that.
not
Yeah,
in the
now you're
surprise
not.
round.
Now you're officially
Yeah.
not. You were bottom of that list. We are now no longer in the surprise round. Tito,
Yeah.
Big Jim is coming.
Well, I thought the
It
idea was
is,
to run down
but
the stairs, but
You should do that.
It's kind of clogged.
I mean, do what you like.
let's go down the stairs. Come on, Slim.
All right, down those stairs, you can see that this is not the prison cellar. That's not this set of stairs. This set of stairs leads to like an actual, just like food cellar. There's foodstuffs in here. Looks like the kind of stuff like emergency rations. You know, if, for instance, you got a dangerous criminal in here and suddenly needed to stay inside your walled-off enclosure for a few days.
Is there anybody down here?
There's survival rations. No, there's nobody down here. It's probably
That's fine.
pretty dusty as well.
That's good.
Yeah, I didn't bother doing a map for this bit because this is an essentially empty cellar. I mean, you could steal a
Do
couple
me
bottles
a
of
do me a
cheap wine.
favor, big guy, and just drag these two out of sight, or one of them.
Wait, can I use, since I'm a rogue, can I use my bonus action to do
I don't
both?
think so.
No, you can use
No.
you can walk
Grab
3
as an
steps
action.
and then use an action to grab someone and drag them all the way in, so they're not just there visible at the bottom of the stairs for Big Jim.
All right, let's go.
Also, I'll turn on his tooltip now. I didn't want to have it on in case you hovered over him and before. There you go. Big Jim now has his tooltip.
Oh, I kind of go see what his tool.
Yeah, you can just hover
It
over
just
where he
says
is.
Big Jim. If you
Oh,
hover-
okay.
If you just hover where he is, you'll see it.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
you can't
I
just
had
do
it
that.
ticked off so that you couldn't just tell he was there through the walls early.
I feel like
Alright.
kind of like a design flaw there in Roll20 that you can, if they have like a tooltip thing like that, and you can just hover over like where they might be
Just-
without looking at them.
I know, but you just don't make them visible until they're
Yeah.
visible.
All right.
Well-
Downstairs, grab person, go bring them down further.
Sure. All right. Yeah. Between you guys, you can cover enough distance to get them like around the corner and into the cellar. Like the cellar's body probably goes underneath the signing room and the library / like office. Ross.
All right, I gotta keep pace with them and move down the stairs.
Alrighty. Night Aberrant.
Oh boy,
I
here we
find
go.
really funny. They literally, that is actually its name. It's because he's a knight errant and he's a knight with fucking abs, baby.
God damn it.
All right, well, I think the ready action's about to go off.
Dump, 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 dump. You hear a noisy scrape as a table, as like a bench is sort of shifted. But no, Big Jim is not rushing. He heard a noise and is actually not running to you guys. He's, stomping over. He doesn't know that there's an assault happening. There was no signs of an assault. You didn't hear the angry bear noises.
That's true. That's good.
I'll make an intelligence test for him. It's not likely to be super great.
That's
I
pretty
stand
good.
corrected. That was strange. Maybe there are professionals around this corner.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, your ready action goes off.
I mean, he's
Fergus, this guy
Well,
sees
hol-
you, and
hold on.
presumably also
Fergus
saw,
hasn't
like, some of
actually
Amire.
attacked anything. He's still hidden.
He is
You could just
actually-
not
you are
attack.
still hidden. You haven't acted. You could just not. You could choose not to. And hug the wall.
Can
Yeah,
I
you don't
just
have to
not-
commit to
can
the
I
ready
Is
to
that
action. You
ready
can
to act
opt to
or
not do it.
not?
No.
I thought
absolutely
you
not.
did have to commit to it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Quick
mean,
freeze! You're
I'll
you're a
hug,
new grotesque.
if I choose to hug a wall and he ends up noticing us, do I still get my ready to action?
No, you're choosing to give it
We
up.
do not need to do this fight. The rest of us are all downstairs. You can just scarper.
I mean,
Get real flat.
okay, I will.
Okay. All right, the
Hold on.
gladiator.
As long as he doesn't roll a nat 1, we should be fine.
All right, that's
For
one
an
failure.
Fucking, I was waiting for it when
I
you
know,
said
right?
it. I really was waiting for it.
Okay.
All right.
I will just
You could hear.
Yeah, we'll
Feargus get
continue
real
to
flat.
hide back here, use my action, healer's kit, stabilize this guy,
Okey-doke.
and I will make the healer's kit available to
Uh,
whoever else wants it.
Oh yeah, I'll make the test for the lady as well. So she probably started taking death saves at the exact same time as
That's
him.
fine.
She also fails one.
Northie
needs to
can
be
top her
stabilized
off
as
on his
well.
turn.
Feargus. He's at the
Yeah.
corner. His vision cone is probably like this right this very moment.
Yeah, I am folded to the wall.
Can
I
you?
guess.
Can he just like?
Yeah, you
Get-
can. Yeah, luckily for
Scoot-
you, I actually pretty sure that you can just get down the stairs just barely.
Do
Oh,
the
I
cha-cha
can get down the
slide.
stairs. In that case, I will scoot down the stairs.
Yeah, you can make the squeeze just about. Yeah, you just see a fucking rippling hunk of a motherfucker with glowing arcane sigils. This would be the summoned guy that you were worried
Mhm.
about.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Tito, it's your turn. There is a dying swashbuckler lady right here. Amire has made her healer's kit available to you.
Stabilize.
Alright, they are now no longer dying. Take them off the list. Any other actions?
No. I will continue to hide.
Okay. Red.
Well, I guess I continue to hide down here until the heat dies down a little
I
bit.
think unless he comes down here, we can just wait here until he goes back to his post.
Private time.
Well,
His
I gotta
special
get-
big Jim private time with little Jim.
we ostensibly have to get past
Yeah,
him
but we
anyway.
can sneak past him.
Possibly,
Like-
we don't know yet.
I give us pretty good odds of being able to slip by him.
Yeah, I give that pretty good odds.
It stomps out here. And someone roll me
Sure.
a
Oh,
d3.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. 1.
Alright, he's going outside first.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, good. He'll see his idiot friends out here tripped. Oh, wait. Actually, if he goes
Maybe he'll step on the
outside,
bear.
we can just zoom in and get the book. And
Go, go, go,
Yeah,
go,
that
go.
is the plan. That is
That's
the
exactly
plan.
what I
Go.
was going to do.
Big Jim is literally like going with a double move and walking around the desk who doesn't step on the bear. It's kind of
Okay.
interesting. I mean, none of you guys can see it from your angle of him like trying to lean against a wall with his big heavy stomps so that he doesn't step on a bear. Okay. But
All right,
he's
let's
there.
go. Move. Get the book.
yeah, I'm just
your guy.
gonna.
It'd be up
I
to a
can-
rogue.
yeah.
Yes. Go rogue.
It's probably 30 feet like from around the corner and back up the stairs. Just
Oh,
so you're
okay.
aware.
So then,
And I will need a fresh
Yeah.
stealth because you were
Sure.
not stealth when you did that.
we'll sneaky sneak. I am the fucking knight.
Again, that's an excellent stealth.
Nice.
All right, yeah, even with you double moving, going up the stairs, across stonework, onto marble work, Big Jim doesn't notice
Amy
you,
will
and
just
you are very
gesture
swift.
for everyone
I
else
believe
to
that
just
is all
leave
of your
her to
action
this while she gets the book.
timing. Yeah, that was a very good stealth
wait,
test.
yeah,
They don't even see
No.
your amazing gesture. If you're like, are you all going to wait down there while she tries and gets the book?
Yeah, I'll come up to like the
Hey.
top of the stairs to keep like a lookout for him coming back in, so I can like warn Amiré just in case. But
I will suggest.
I'm
Alternatively, you
going
guys
with
could
in
just peek
case
through the window.
there's,
No. Yeah, that's what I.
Keep beating
Hey,
all
leave me
Australia's
alone.
idea to her.
okay, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, there's a window like right there to the north. You could
How dare
probably
you.
wrap
Owned.
around and reach it. Fergus,
yeah,
it
yeah.
is. It is 30 feet to
Hi.
the top of the stairs. You're not a rogue, so you'll have to actually do an action to stealth. I believe you are still. Well, you used a bonus to maintain your rage, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. You can do a move and a stealth action, get to the back of the top of the stairs, and bonus to keep it going, I think. You probably end like right here again. Hooray! Look, it's Feargus.
Ooh. 19.
Use your inspo.
Oh wait,
Oh,
no.
of course. No.
19 from Pass Without Trace, and it's a
Yeah.
21 because I am.
You're raging, so you have a big
raging.
bonus. Yep. All right, yeah, 21 is fine. That beats his passive. Tito. Same for you. You got to re-stealth and run out. It's 30 feet to get back up the stairs. So
Yeah, but I am
that's
a rogue.
30. And then. Oh yeah, you can. You
Yeah.
can get to here.
I counted it out. Meh.
Yeah, and I need a fresh spell check because
Yeah.
you did not have one.
Shields. 30.
All right, 30. Excellent. Red.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
I also have rogue bonus actions. We're gonna
That
keep
would have
moving.
been your stealth, wouldn't it? You moved twice.
Ah.
30 up the stairs and 30 around there.
So I'm going to use a bonus action and a side eye to get my psi-powered leap again, and then I'm going to do my action for a stealth check, so that I have 60 feet of movement.
That makes a lot of sense.
All right, stealth. 28.
All right, 28. And yeah, you can just sort of Jedi leap up the stairs and spring off the wall. I think that, yeah, gets you around the corner there with Northie. Excellent. Look at you guys go. Ross.
It's such a cool
All
ability,
right.
that psi-powered leap. I like
It's
it a
dope.
lot.
I love it. It's very Jedi.
Okay, so what's the plan now? I got
Yeah.
re-stealth and
Re-stealth.
GTFO.
It's 30 feet up the stairs. The stealth thing is an action for you. So you'd have a bonus left when you're at the top of the stairs. Don't fuck up your stealth and get a
Okay.
1.
Yeah, do not go this way. You'll
Pretty
be going out the
much.
window with us.
Yep, that sounds good. Yeah, I'll be back up the stairs. I gotta keep pace with everyone. Make sure we're all 30 feet together.
I'm fucking
Everyone's 30 feet to me.
absolutely flabbergasted that it has gone like this for you.
I know, right?
Wild.
26.
26.
I
All right,
told you
yeah.
guys the
Move
pink
yourself to
bandits.
either of the squares at the top of the
So you're
stairs.
flabbergasted what? We're doing things perfectly well once again?
Yeah, again,
Yeah,
I even put a bad
despite-
guy
You
on
say
the
fucking up,
objective.
like everything went exactly as planned for me. I don't know what you're talking
Worked.
about.
Everything worked just
I
fine.
lured
Yeah,
Big
it's
Jim
going
out
pretty
exactly how
well.
I planned to, admittedly slightly earlier than anticipated, and
You
I snuck
fucker.
past.
All
Oh,
according
basically.
to Keikaku.
Big Jim. Big Jim doesn't know what to do about an unconscious guard. He shakes him.
Hopefully not to death.
Oh,
Red will remember you trying to kill
meh.
people, though.
All right, no, the guard doesn't start dying from getting shaken by Big Jim, but Big Jim realizes that they do not wake up. It is not a sleep. This is a sleep that is of when Big Jim puts something down too hard.
Okay. Just gonna scootly doop onto the book. Is this what we're looking for, or is it this book in here?
This is a ledger of signings. You could see the names of a number of individuals that have been written down, their known address, what they're in for, how much they're worth. There are a couple of people at the bottom of the list that have a assumed address and a bunch of names that you know are their handle names. They are the Tito Nakasakis of this particular crime.
So this is the book we're looking for.
Like there's one called Lord Duke 5, and it's not written like VII or the 5th. It says Lord Duke 5, 3 toes, and James Earl Jones.
Of course. All right. Is there anything else valuable on this desk that I can scarper with?
Solid gold candelabra, that thing right there, also solid
I
gold
am
dish.
taking the dish under one arm and the book under the other, and bye-bye.
the candelabra betwixt your cheeks.
Are you
Sure about what?
Do not do. Don't take it. Don't take it. Don't take it. Don't take it. Don't take it.
No. Nothing. Carry on.
Okay. I mean, is there anything on the dish?
No,
Fucking
nothing on the dash.
moron.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
you're
book's
right.
trapped.
I'm gonna check for traps before I take this stuff. Good idea.
You detect no traps.
Okay, well, like I said, I'm gonna take these 2 items and book off. So let's see. I think here.
All right.
Where was I?
Mm-hmm. And you're a rogue, so you can kind of pick shit
and
up.
then
I'm pretty sure you're a thief, aren't you?
no, but you don't need to use any action to pick something up. It's
Yeah,
just
you don't
your
need, that's
free
just
interact.
interact action.
Okay, right. Yeah, of course, it's part of your movement.
So
Yeah.
let's see. Meh. And then yeah, I can get all the way back here. I will just slide into the shadows.
Perfect. Feargus.
Out the window we go.
All right. I'll need a check for opening this window. There is a little latch lock on it. It's not a complicated lock, but it's enough to slow you down. You bust it.
Are you punching through the window?
Oh, God.
Busted.
What? Why aren't you just holding an action until Tito goes?
All right, you guys hear. And the brushing sound of breaking glass. Tito.
Cross face bombs.
Damn it, Slim. All right, I'm gonna see about this window.
It's gone. You
gone.
can definitely get through it now. It's
Get
been
out.
brushed open.
Just hammer the wall.
All right,
Yeah. Out
hang
the
on.
window.
I'm gonna leap out. What's outside?
Bloop, bloop.
All right, hang on. I have to deal with that alarm.
Wee woo,
Sure.
wee woo.
I don't think you had enough movement economy to get out any further than the window itself. You had to fight it. If anything, you should be like on the other side of the window still. But I'll move you here. It's fine. But yeah, there's no way you're making it up a wall in the exact same turn. You have not got infinite economy.
I can make it here, onto one of the flower beds.
Mm.
I have
Mm.
35 feet. I wasn't all the way over there.
Weren't you on that? Where were you?
No,
You were
I
like
was
all
like
the way
right
back.
Oh,
there.
you were right there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. You're 35, then no, you can get where you are right now.
Well, I have a climb speed,
Yep, that's fine. You absolutely can, Scarpa.
so it's time to go up here and then drop a rope.
Alrighty.
This is a
Scramble,
wall
scramble,
to the
scramble.
outside, right?
This is a wall
So-
onto an outside facing street.
Yeah, I have plenty of between my cunning action and everything. I can drop a rope behind me and use myself as counterweight.
All right. Tito hangs onto the rope. Red.
All right, it's time to continue burning side-eye. Get me the fuck out of here. 60
He's
feet
just
off
gonna
the map.
fucking leap. Yep, you
Off
leap
the map. Let's go.
All right,
Whoop.
I'm gonna put you out here. You, however, have Scarpered. I'll put you further down. Ross.
Take the rope, Ross.
Pets.
Yep.
Winter.
Yep. I'm going. The window is up this way.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess I'm double moving out of it.
Yep. All right. You can get up to the wall here. There is a rope hanging down from where Tito is.
I don't need the rope.
I do.
That's fair. It's
You
always
have a
good to
climb
Heck,
speed
I'm going
too?
up. Yeah, I have a climb
Uh,
speed.
Rangers do be climbing though.
Big Jim comes around the corner. Oh!
God damn it, you
Yeah, I was going
Slim.
up.
You don't have enough movement to go up. You double move to get where you are right now.
Okay.
I said that twice. It's 60 feet to get right where you're stood there.
Okay.
Yes, Aberrant just sort of goes and points at Feargus and Ross.
Okay.
Alright.
So
It
This
sounds
is
like the
going-
commotion is to the north.
Yeah, it sounds like you should
Yeah,
just
I'm
go
gonna
back
be
the way we
honest.
came
It
now.
sounds like you should go
I
to the
love you
south.
guys, but
Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, right.
hold on.
that your
Let me
path?
zoom out a little bit here. Let me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Dimmer
no,
the bear.
I'm well aware.
You drew a diagonal dead ass through the bear. I was so ready for it to happen.
I
Just
don't
everything to suddenly
have-
go
oh,
wrong
wait.
would have been the perfect
Okay.
moment.
Yeah, I don't actually have the speed to go out that way. I think I am, in fact, gonna have to. Because if I go here, I can just mantle up the rope and then hop over the fence. So, yeah. I'm 90 feet,
How much
baby.
movement do you have? All right, cool, yeah. So that would be 20, 40, and I'll
Yep.
just drag you over to the other side.
Oh, I thought
55.
you catch up to me.
Oh yeah, you see like Red's tails just like
Yeah.
basically just
Just
the edges of
gonna-
her coat disappearing.
Mm.
And then yeah, you
And
can
hop off.
scarper up the rope. and you are part of team
Yep,
Got
later,
the
guys.
Fuck Out. Feargus!
Hey.
There's a huge dude pointing at you, grunting and wailing.
Up the wall. And over. I have a
Alright.
climb speed, and I don't
Alright,
need to make
excellent.
checks.
Tito.
Just going to ropes. You know what? The great thing about ropes, very cheap.
You don't even need to. Ross can climb as well. He doesn't need 'em.
But no, you're not understanding. They're very cheap. I don't care about this rope.
Excellent. Alright, yeah, you just ditch it. Excellent. And then, yeah, I assume you're going to join Team Get the Fuck Out?
Yes.
Right. Whoop. Red, you're already clear. Ross. How do you ascend?
All right, yeah. I'm gonna Scarp.
Alright.
Let's see.
You are out of there.
Yeah.
This went so well up until the window breaking.
Hey,
know.
I'm not gonna so this went so well up until the knocking the guy
What
down
do you mean,
the stairs.
until? That went
Yeah.
perfectly to plan.
Until.
What?
Please.
We could have done it without trying to
Police.
kill people,
What do you mean
though.
trying? The likelihood of them dying was in the sub 5%. Do you know how bad getting a concussion for you is to begin with? Any one of those staff strikes, sword strikes, could have very well been lethal. Doing violence to people is a
Still,
calculated
pushing
risk.
them down. Still, pushing them downstairs like that was more than necessary. Was
Making
more than
extra
unnecessary.
noise was
No,
more
the
of a
noise was
risk
intentional.
than-
It drew Big Jim out. Which is exactly what I wanted.
Whatever.
We had no way
Let's
of
see the
knowing
book.
which way
Did we
he
get
was
what we
going.
needed?
And now, hold up. Before we see the book, you guys have to run away.
Yes.
Getting out
Yeah.
to this point of the map is one part of things. You see this little figure here on the roof. It's time for you to make like a rogue and get the shit out of there. And
Yeah.
there will be guards and people being alerted.
We-
Big Jim attracts a lot of attention.
I'm
He
gonna
gets
go.
out and wails and starts clamoring. Presumably the judge lives quite near this place, his residence. And there are going to be a lot of guards looking for you guys.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
start jumping from rooftop to rooftop.
I'm going to stay near Ross with Pest Without Trace up.
Sounds good. How about you each give me a skill check and tell me how you get the fuck out? I'm going to be making some tests for the guard at large. The guard presence affects how difficult that is. Guard presence is luckily still pretty low, and since there's no curfew, no one's looking for danger in the first place.
Yeah, I might as well just stealth my way through.
Vegas.
Probably spend an
Buddy.
inspiration.
Inspiration.
Do you still?
Didn't you spend
haven't
one
used,
already?
yeah, you've already.
He didn't
No,
have
I
to.
that one?
didn't.
Oh.
What?
Oh, you're right.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
That's how
okay.
trace.
Yeah, the 15 athletics was enough to break the
And
window.
Ross, do you have an inspo on hand? Might as well try.
Yeah, I do.
Make it better.
22
Yeah.
isn't bad, but yeah, you guys are human. You just fucking shit out inspo dice
Basically.
whenever you feel like it. Alright,
25.
Alright then. So, the City Guard. We have 3 roles, and I get to take the best of them from general grade mooks right now. They're still pretty low tier, which is luckily the case. Alright, so 3 rolls. 1, 2, 3. Alright. They don't immediately see you at all, and now they will fan out and work a web. 1, 2, 3. You have not been put in danger yet. There is at least one group of guards moving in a direction that might cut you off in the future. How do you prepare for this? I would like your recommendations and a roll.
I suggest we lay low inside a building right quick. I can pick a lock. It'll be like we were never here.
Makes sense
Alright.
to me.
Yeah,
Sure.
give me a Thieves' Tools check.
25
Yeah, I
then.
can assist with that.
25 will get you in nice and quiet. Alright. That will be a 25 that this guy has to beat, this one group.
Oh,
That was an
that's close.
incredible roll, but unless
So
they crit,
close.
that was not happening.
We
Alright.
needed
Yeah.
that assistance on it,
You
though.
see a bunch of guards, but they don't like go knocking and slamming on any doors. Again, there's no curfew right now. There's no expectation that there should be thieves like dashing into people's homes. So they reach a bunch of residences and don't go trying to knock down all the doors. It's a possibility if things were uglier or if previous jobs hadn't gone as well, but no, you're doing well. They come up to the doors and go, fuck, must have been the other way. All right, this way. And they head off. You are able to get away. That was the last guard who could have caught you. You do it scot-free.
Well done, everyone.
Good work. Now let's see the book. You get what we
There
come
you go.
for.
Amiri will just toss Red the book.
I'll
Yeah.
look down it.
Yeah, at the bottom 3, you can see that there are 3 call sign names that doubtless belong to individuals from the Thieves Guild, and you can see that there are estimated locations about where they live. You can all give me an intelligence test.
Okay. Would I
The
have
DC is 20. It's very high.
would the
Oh, I
DC
can
be
have it right now.
lower for me considering have ties with the Thieves Guild?
I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Raw intelligence check.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Damn.
Unless someone wants to throw me a inspo, and I
Uh,
can try and re-roll. Feargus, you want to play your
I
instrument?
mean, if someone has a round.
I mean, do we have a short rest?
Yeah, you can sit down to like check this
Then,
over
yeah.
once
Alright,
once things have
I'll
gone
try
down.
Have
again
a-
then.
Oh yeah. Well, if you have inspiration, I'll try again as well.
You're not gonna try and roll for a crit there, Stray?
Damn it.
No.
Okay. Well,
Okay. All right. You look over it. They definitely
Yeah.
look like they're important, and it tickles at the back of your head. Like I'm sure there's something relevant to the information that I'm looking at right here. But it doesn't come to any of you. Maybe there's a code hidden in here, or maybe something that's only valuable to Crow. But it seems like a lot of work for 500 gold.
Well, hang on. Could
Like, sorry, not a lot of work. Like, it seems like a pretty basic job to get this ledger, 3 names and like 3 fake names and 3 potential locations that they might have been resident in.
yeah, I was thinking that like Tito Nagasaki wouldn't necessarily care, but given that these are also people in the crime gang, and they are also fond of interesting nom de guerres, yeah, I'll go ahead and try. I won't get it, but I'll try.
Sure. I want that crit so bad.
Of three,
Nah.
one must pay the price.
I
Nope.
figure these people must be important to someone.
I was really hoping that one of them was one of the nom de guerres was one of the ones that Tito's used in the past.
If you'd rolled a 20, it absolutely was going to be one of yours.
All right. Well, I'll take this off to Crow.
I suppose it doesn't matter what we make of it. A job's a job.
Mm-hmm.
I
All things
trust we'll
considered, probably the easiest 100
Yeah,
G's
for
you've
real.
all made.
trust we'll get paid up next time we meet at the safe house.
Presumably next day, if you guys want to hit
Yeah.
another side job before
We
once
got to
that's
go
done.
bust up legitimate business, steal some drugs.
Yeah, so you've spent a day and a night, and you've used a planning. So it's a day. You literally have just a day to go dash into a place and fuck shit up. You're ready to payday this particular zone. Also your your heat goes up. They
Yeah.
saw Big Jim.
Yeah,
saw
unfortunately.
Fergus.
At the
Yeah.
very least, none of the rest of us got seen. But the problem is,
He's a
Oh, God.
Fergus doesn't. that's-
Me, Ross, and you got seen.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
No, Ross and Tito were still stealth.
I was on
Oh.
the other side of a wall.
Yeah. Literally only Feargus. It's obvious when people come to case it that they weren't looking alone, but you're an obvious lad, so enjoy.
Yeah, I had so much movement. I had already jumped over and jumped over the wall and dropped a rope.
Chat
Oh,
makes a
yeah,
good
only had
point.
the
Can
19
Big
up
Jim
still.
even describe Fergus? Holy shit.
Yes, actually, Big Jim has a reasonable. He has a fucking 10 int 10. He can't, but he can.
He's smarter than
That's not a
Howie?
high bar.
Yes, yes. Big Jim is smarter than Hallie.
That's
He
not a
can-
high bar.
Big underneath that helmet, Big Jim literally doesn't have a mouth. He just makes noises. Like it's basically this muscle summoned man golem. But it's intelligent enough, and it doesn't go away until it's unsummoned. So Big Jim can just draw what you look like or write a description.
Also
And
smarter
Feargus is very easy
Yeah.
to do. In fact,
Also-
wait, we'll see how good his freehand is by my drawn freehand right here on the map.
Oh no.
All right, let's do this thing.
Definitely need to grab some like white crowns or something like that too.
There you go. That's the drawing, but a written description is obviously a lot better. As such, that's why he only went up 2. Big Jim, apparently not great freehand artist.
Oh no, it's pretty. It looks pretty much like Feargus there.
Actually, yeah, that does look a lot like Feargus. But anyway.
It's probably enough to put up like a wanted poster for Feargus, really.
Yeah. Someone more competent will draw a Feargus wanted poster. Oh, goodness. All right. Red, you ask Crow if there's something about it. Give me a persuade.
Okay. Yeah, 15's pretty good.
No, honey. I think it's best you don't know. I've just got a couple of debts of my own that need occasionally paying, and keeping some information out of some people's hands. Part of that job. And hey, I paid well for it. I expect that discretion from everyone, even my little proteges. So, go on,
Of course.
skedaddle. It won't come
Well-
down to knock on your head. I can at least tell you that much.
All right. Well, you know where to get me if you ever need more help with it.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Maybe there'll be some follow-up. Don't think there will be. Most of the Thieves Guild boys are keeping their heads real low. You know, low and gestures at, like, the sewers.
Yeah, not the best time to be using them for now.
Nope. Nope. And then, yeah, they pull out a big old pouch of 5 handy.
Mhm.
Here. Should be all of it.
All right. Well, see you around then, Crow.
Peace out, Red. And then, yeah, they go back into their little shop. I imagine their front would be... Ooh, would it be one of those, like, comically, like, way too obvious ones, like acquisitions? Or,
Oh yeah, absolutely. Come on. Now.
Oh, I know what it would be. Crowbar troubleshooting.
I love it.
I love it.
And I am, in fact, going to put that in Merchant's Village. Let's see. Where's Merchant's Village? Crowbar. Troubleshooting. Front/workplace of Crowbar. Infamous thief, master cat burglar, and red senpai teacher. And yeah, the next day,
Again, I will
if
return
that's
to
what's
the
going on,
safe
your
house.
your stealth ended when you burst open a window. You took an action.
Once we're all back at the safe house, I will split up our pay and make sure everyone gets their piece.
Well,
Alrighty.
thank you kindly.
Don't spend it all in one place. Or do. It's not my money anymore. It's yours.
I might lose it all to your wife.
No, you won't.
Have before.
You realize Tito's probably the only person your wife ever beats at dice and cards.
That was one
was
of
the
the
joke,
two
yeah.
things in the first session. First, everyone's done a job with Tito. Second, the only person your wife knows is Tito because she took him for all his money because of his flaw.
Yeah.
I'm a great gambler. I'm just bad at math and logic.
So, Scout, how much drugs are we expecting to pull out
Yeah.
of this place? Do we need a wagon? You know, some sort of getaway vehicle to throw these bags into.
Yeah,
Yes.
Are
Yes.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to
Not
need
a pull cart,
cart.
a horse
Yep.
cart. Because I have a horse.
You have a horse. It is
Oh
true.
my
You have a
God.
getaway vehicle. It has finally come into play. That's why I put this one in, just so that you had a reason to use your getaway.
Alright, I will need to actually get a cart, though.
Yes.
This is gonna draw
Luckily, they're
so
the
much
cheaper.
attention with it.
Luckily, what you're doing is stealing from criminals, so it's not
Yep.
as bad as it would be.
Okay, that's
The
Yeah,
guard,
we're
the
prob-
guard presence doesn't actually go up. Probably the only thing that changes is heat and reputation. Guard presence
Yeah.
stays where it is.
It's just like real life. They don't care when criminals go against criminals. It's fine.
Until it spills out on the streets. Just be careful if you start like T-boning guards with a horse on your way,
Yeah.
like running away. Then yeah, they're
And we do
gonna
get a long
notice.
rest between now and then, right? Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amiré will use some of her
Okay,
ill-gotten
good.
gains to acquire
Uh,
herself a cart. And
Excellent.
After we do these side jobs and get the information for our next job, we probably should take a few days to let the heat die down.
Well, the
Let's
thing
see.
is, I already have a plan to do something with Ross. We're just doing these first.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, after we get the information for like the next plaque thing, we should take a couple days to let the heat die down.
Do the rest of
From
you
the
want
next
to go on
thing.
an adventure with Ross and Tito?
The dangerous endeavor. Everyone should say yes. Let's face it.
No.
What was the reward for
Cowards.
this one again?
For this one, 100 gold.
You got 100 gold.
Just for sneaking, just
Fantastic.
for lamping a couple dudes.
Make sure to file off any like maker's mark on your carriage or car or whatever.
Don't worry, there are no prints on her hooves.
This
She's clean.
is like the equivalent of take off your license plate on your car.
Yeah, no, you just have a license plate that says "Born to Crime."
I mean, Ariel's not wrong. Like, if you got like a really nice cart, usually there's like a maker stamp on it.
Amiré will, in
probably.
fact, just find that and saw it off with a dagger. Scratch, 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 scratch.
It's probably like a
Usually it's
a
burned in
hammered in.
indent. No, well, it's
no.
burned in. Yeah.
It is hammered into the steel frame.
Well, then, yeah, I'll just
Oh.
There's
I'm
a,
tempted to
get
also
like,
buy
a
a
little
horse.
hammer and pull the nails out and chuck the whole thing out.
Yeah, sure. You can just change the bracing on it.
It's only right the cowboy have a horse.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, if only
I'm
you'd
gonna mark off
stolen
for that.
a half nightmare. Oh,
can-
flapjacks!
That
you
would've been
the
obvious.
greatest.
You can do that on your way out when you ride off to your
If he
next
doesn't, I
adventure.
fucking will.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, I had a hidden bonus for flapjacks, and it was they make all of your like just getaway fast checks with advantage. It's just that they always cost 1 extra heat, 1 extra rep every time you use them. Flapjacks is an amazing getaway horse. They are a prize racehorse and a lawful evil.
All right,
prize
I'm definitely
racehorse.
going to go steal flapjacks at some later date, but
They can smell the crime on you and they love it.
Yeah. Juniper could smell crime as well, but it's only due to like constant association. But yes, Flapjacks definitely has, is half literally evil horse. So yeah, Flapjacks knows how to fucking crime. They just, they do have a heat penalty built in.
Inherent crime.
They have an
Yeah.
inherent crime modifier.
Yeah. All right.
Ross's horse is going to be named Durian, by the way.
Of course.
So, Amir, this is your gig. What are we looking at here?
It's simple enough. There's a business run by crooked fellows. They have drugs. We're going to go in, smash, and grab. It doesn't matter what we do. These people aren't associated with the city. Roughing them up won't increase the guard presence or any such thing, though, of course, I'm sure they have associates. So if you want to mask up, it might not be a bad idea. There
Yeah,
probably won't
alright.
be any
Should be
stealthing
simple enough, just a
this.
generic
We have to
mask.
move too much cargo. So be ready for a fight, everyone.
Easy enough.
Can do that.
I can handle myself well enough. As
Oh,
you
yes.
saw before.
Okay then. So you can only really pick one of three things. Do you approach from the north, east, or west?
Describe the things on those sides.
What do we yeah, what do we know about those directions?
It's a lot of tight alleyways, if I'm being completely honest. It appears to be an underground boxing ring that is held out the back of a number of buildings, the front of which looks like they probably do shipping
Then we'll do
and
the
handling.
shipping and handling side.
They've got a lot of large warehouse. shipping and
Yeah.
Because that'll have a
Okie dokie.
like loading
Yeah,
dock
that
that you
seems
just
like
bring the cart right up to.
Yeah, that seems like
Okay.
the best
In
idea.
fact, I could put like a
Alright,
tarp
well, I'm
over
gonna
that
grab
and then
you.
have everyone else like hiding under it. And that way, if there's anyone like standing guard, they can just leap out and jump those guys.
What about one person slung underneath the undercarriage? I vote Tito.
I mean, Juniper's a lady, but if that's how you want, we can get a stallion.
No, in the carriage.
Well, I mean, like, I'm probably the only one
I-
that
Have you
has
not seen the
experience
heist
being.
movie? You disgust me.
I'm probably the only one with enough experience to ride under a horse.
Pardon?
I
I'm
know what I
just
said.
curious as to why you said it.
Tito will chuckle but won't say anything.
Is your wife a centaur?
Okay.
Possibly.
Either that or I'm going to have to report you for animal cruelty.
Juniper eyes you. This is a different kind
Yeah,
of
this is the
crime.
kind of crime Juniper does not approve
You're gonna
of.
report. You're gonna
Yeah, I'm
report
gonna
her to
report you
Bob.
to the shepherd circle.
She'll roll her eyes. Yes, she's a
Okay,
centaur.
that wasn't so hard.
The horse was. Alright, so let's see here. I'm gonna grab you a horse.
A horse, of course.
But is it
Yes.
amazing?
Until it like dies horribly, then it won't be.
Oh.
Generic horse.
Majestic.
Juniper. Juniper. Edit. In players, all players can be edited by Savin. Save.
Yay.
Doot. And Juniper.
What the fuck is that token? That looks like a banshee token there.
Wow, that's a very good question. Okay. I also need to give you a
yes.
little cart. Not cart.
I do not need
Let's see
Carthonazzi.
here.
No.
Ah, why
I
not?
like Carth,
I
to be
have better
fair.
ones than that.
No
Here we
cardigans.
go. You had a proper wagon, so of course,
Hell
a
yeah.
proper covered
The
wagon.
ideal getaway vehicle. Maybe not that bad.
No, I just have to do some arranging there. I just had to get the perspective of it correct. All right, and then to the back.
Could you also send Juniper to back?
I will do in a sec. Controlled by Savin. Wagon Chan.
Wagon Chan, Wagon Chan.
Save. It's back. All right. All good?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So, as you come up on this corner here, clip, clop, dragging along your cart, you can hear a bunch of rowdy, hey, watch the freaks fight kind of shouting going on down the left. This here is a great big warehouse. It looks like this is another carriage that's been set aside for loading, but hasn't been like pulled back up on again. Like it is currently empty and resting against the side on blocks, so it doesn't roll back into the street. Blunk, blunk.
Oh, sorry.
And yeah, there are people watching individuals fight while a man watches from atop a large box. Although you can see that particularly well from here at the side of the warehouse. Where are you going to position your getaway?
I'm thinking we place it like right here, more or less, so we can just come straight down the alley and throw shit in and then leave. I guess probably one square
Yeah.
back so we have access to the load. Yeah, that seems good. I assume this is like opening up to the street still. Perfect.
Yes, that
Yeah,
opens up
that
onto the
seems-
streets. It's a little bit of a go,
Yeah.
but like people have just like left shit in the street. But it is a clear getaway because this is a place where belongings have to go. Usually the passage is done like around the front of this particular
Yeah.
building as opposed to the back. But there is obviously access that needs to be set aside as judged by the
That's
parked
fine.
carriage. Okay. And I'm going to actively put people on the turn order because there is a fight going on.
Gasp. So I'll throw myself on there. Hey,
Yeah, might as well.
a decent numby for once.
Oh, a poor Numby.
I don't know
Ah.
if everyone else is numbies.
Ooh.
It's the reverse.
A nymph? Oh, we have to save her from this cruel fate she's been subjected to in the fighting rings, right?
Mm,
Okay.
debatable.
Now, I could
Oh my god.
probably
Oh,
carry
Wow.
a lot
Why?
of drugs, but would it be infinitely funnier if I just like walked over there nonchalantly
That
and
would
entered
be
myself
infinitely
in the
funnier,
fighting
yes.
ring?
Also, as
That
we're
could
going
absolutely
into
be
this,
done.
I would just like to
Jeez,
say
you have a 6
I have this
I didn't
class
mod
feature
roll?
intend
active. Blip. I have an invisible mage hand already cast, just in case I need it for grabbing drugs.
Sounds good.
That
Or
too.
stealing panties.
All right. Mountain Nymph, how are you doing in your fight right now? 3 longbow attacks. You're a point blank hunter. You have some innate spell casting, but it's not very useful.
Oh,
But you are fighting pretty well. You haven't been given magic items to fight this vampire spawn though with, and it sure does have resistance against it all. So she's not having a great time.
The fuck is this? Using a long. Who brought a longbow to the fist fight club?
Yeah, this isn't a fist fight. There's maybe
You
some
just
bare knuckle
described it as a
boxing. Yeah,
boxing.
there's usually some bare knuckle boxing in the daytime, perhaps. But in the middle of the night, when they're fighting for a gigantic crate of drugs
Okay.
and probably a lot of gambling, it's almost certainly a death match.
Okay.
Feargus.
Well, I assume there's gonna be like punching, bloody each other to death sort of thing, rather than like
Oh yeah, and
longbows
it
to the
is
throat.
certainly going to be bloody to the death. These people are in it for the freaks.
How long?
All
How
right, you
long
freak,
would it?
get in there.
How long would it take me to go around, like up over maybe some buildings, so that I'm not drawing attention to our side when I go over there?
That's not a very realistic amount of
Yeah,
time.
I don't think so. So instead, I'm going to try and stealth over there while people's attention is on the fight.
I would say you could
it be-
deception. Basically, I have nothing to do with this thing that I'm walking past because you
Yeah.
want their attention. It's not quite the same as stealthing up. That would be a deception.
Well, I was just going to I was going to stealth over there
Just
and
gonna
then get their
walk
attention.
right in. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Stealth away then.
Ugh.
Not great. Oh well. All right.
I can make it to here. No, one more.
Okay. From where you are, you can in fact now make out that the crate that this guy sat on is almost certainly a gigantic crate of illicit drugs. It looks like it's all in one big pack crate. He's like pulling out little parcels from it,
Damn, we like
and he will
those.
toss one to the fella over here, and he will pocket
Okay,
it.
so we were only sent to grab one crate of drugs?
This gigantic crate of drugs here appears to be the
Okay.
shitload. Yeah, it's like a man height crate. He's like sat quite high up above the ground. Here, I'll move him out of the way so you can see.
I gotcha.
Aha.
It's a big bitch.
Double or nothing, bitches.
Oh yeah,
All right,
I'm
are you
gonna
moving by here?
leap up on here and stealth.
Okay. Red.
All right. Bonus action. Psi leap onto the roof, baby, and stealth.
It's such a cool power. You Jedi leap.
Yeah, I can easily get up to like here.
Excellent.
And stealth. 14.
Less than excellent. Master Thief, you have disadvantage. That means she is above your passive. All right, you're okay.
Wait,
Vito.
whose name is this? I don't recognize this name.
Yeah, you're right.
That's right.
It's
new
because the
game.
name's always just like bound to the token, which I'm just grabbing off the front. I need to like preemptively change theirs next time, which I will do at the end of this session when you change the name again.
All right. I have the climb speed. So let me count out. How much vertical is this?
About 30 feet.
30 feet vertical. So that means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can make it here.
Cool.
30, 30, and then stealth. 28.
Excellent.
I do have a question. How
Yeah.
before my turn ends, so I can plan for my next turn. How sturdy do these poles look?
These ones here.
Yeah.
They're set very sturdily, but there are obviously points that you could force a failure that would make them collapse. But like they're set up real strong. You would have to break
I don't
something.
I want them to be strong.
Okay,
Oh,
then yeah,
you
you're
forgot.
fine.
Oh, never
Okay.
mind. Never mind. Not you. Sorry.
What did I
never mind.
forget?
I'm incorrect.
But yeah, like there's this platform right here is for literally just like rolling kegs and putting fresh platforms down. Like it's
Yeah.
heavy work.
I just need to know for a certain acrobatics roll how strong these are.
Should be fine. All right, Wampier Spawn. And yeah, from there as well, Amiré, you can see a familiar sight, not of a person that you know in particular, but of someone who has been turned to spawn by a vampire.
Pitiable.
Looks like a hit and a miss. But she is being grappled now. Go on, bite her, bitch!
Hold on.
Ross.
I forgot to roll a stealth.
Since I'm,
It's just because it wasn't your turn yet.
I was thinking about throwing a silvery barbs on that, the hit there. Yeah.
That would be obvious. I mean, it was just a grapple, so she hasn't taken
All right,
damage.
I'll
but
hold
yeah.
off for now.
Russ, you are welcome to stealth
Okay.
approach, or you can chill on the wagon. Just be like, I'm sure they got this. Just have a smoke.
I'm gonna stealth an
Back off.
approach.
Okay.
Oh.
Good approach.
Ooh, wow. And
It's no
I forgot to
theater, but
mention
it's
that I have a
flavor and spicy.
I forgot to mention that I myself have a 40-foot movement speed now, as well as a climb speed.
Dope. Well, it's 30 to the top of the roof, or you can go 40 down the street.
Yeah, that's
You
still
should probably go 40 down the street with
that's
Feargus.
all one movement.
Excellent. All right.
I could still. I'll probably scoot
No,
forward
it's
for
an
the.
action to
You're
stealth.
not a
and
rogue.
then you
Oh yeah,
move.
you're right. You're right. You're right.
All right. Break free! Break free! Oh fuck!
Oh no.
Oh shit, get off! Fucking foul creature. Feargus.
Plop down and start watching.
Okay. Old Greg is doing his old Greg thing. Takes a big old hit on his pipe. Mary. Pretty sure this lady better
Yeah,
get
I'm
bit.
gonna try and prevent that. I don't particularly care about, normal people, but vampires spreading their disease, not on. So, yeah, Amy is just
Not
gonna take a
cool.
running leap and fucking death from above this fucking vampire from stealth with a silver dagger.
Sure, give me a acrobatics so that you can
Oh,
make
no.
this landing properly. You'll have advantage on the attack regardless,
Okay.
but you still have to
I'll
land
just
it.
fuck it immediately.
Alright, you do land it, yes. You do not, just, you'd get the advantage attack, but it's whether you fucking stick that landing and break your legs or not. You do not break your legs.
That's good.
Congratulations.
If I use the disarming strike, cunning strike action, will that make her drop the nymph? Oh, okay.
No. No. Being grappled is not being, she's not armed with a nymph
I mean,
right now.
look, it just says drop an item you're holding, and I mean, technically a person is not an item, I will grant you, but still.
Yeah. You could do trip if she's
Oh,
knocked
okay.
prone, just let go.
Yeah, I'll do that then. So, cunning strike, sneak attack, silver dagger. And we'll throw on booming blade. Because fuck this bitch. Bazappo.
Yeah.
And
15.
DC 15 deck saver, fall prone.
Fucking, I was gonna say they're really dexterous because they're vampire spawn, but no, they're not prone. At which point the guy goes, "So what's all this then? You fucking ruining my show, bitch!"
I'm afraid I can't let you just have a vampire on the loose here. The monster dies.
Hardly on the loose. Of course, a monster dies when he's finished his fucking fight.
Sorry, not happening. And Amiré will just give the nymph lady a nod.
Gives you a confused up nod.
I mean, I'll replace the vampire.
What? Who the fuck are you? Another one for the freak fights?
And I couldn't help but notice.
Fucking hell. Jeff, put a manacle on that freak and we'll send him in once we dealt with this bitch. In fact, she's pretty. You know, for an addict. You come here for some of the sniff?
That's
Coming for the
right.
hope?
Something like that.
Well, you fucking gone about it the wrong way, ain't you? Now you're stood in a ring.
Well, then I guess you and I'll have to just square up then for it, huh?
Me square up? Nah, mate, way too fucking stoned.
Well, that's the end of my turn. It would be convenient if someone just, stealth shot a bitch with a bow.
Gee, I know, right? Speaking of, how do you feel about 5 attacks on this guy?
Shit.
I don't feel great, but I don't think that's a bad idea. He doesn't see it coming. He'll have resistance on the first one that hits him.
All right, well, let's start with this one. Blap. Does a 15 hit him?
Nope.
How about a crit?
That hits him. Unfortunately, that means that you burned a crit on his resistance, although it was pretty low rolled
It's
anyway.
pretty poor damage anyway.
Okay, so he takes, that would be 8, becomes 4. Fucking hell.
And then we'll use Rat-Tat-Tat's special ability to do a haste action shot. 24.
It's a hit, yeah.
Let's go ahead and also do my action surge and do 2 more attacks.
Whoa!
Hey,
Don't
another
forget your
crit.
side dice.
Oh, he uncanny dodges the crit.
well.
Oh, come on. Wait, he has to be able to see me.
You've attacked him. You'll no longer have the invisible condition. He's surprised, but he can see you.
Is that a thing?
Or would you
with
like
a
that? Yeah,
group
in
of
six in
attacks?
six in
Yeah.
6E when you are stealthed, you are
You
considered to have
lose.
the invisible condition. That is always lost when you make an attack, but he doesn't stop being
Yeah.
surprised for the duration of the attack.
Okay.
But yeah, he can see you, and he will reduce that because 16 he'll turn to 8, and he takes 5 again.
Might as well throw a side dice.
Fucking turning
On
him
one of
into
those.
porcupine.
I can't. It has to be
Unfortunate.
within 30 foot.
Yeah, he's a little bit out.
Yeah. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure it has to be within 30 foot. Yeah,
Yeah,
30
while you're
foot.
checking, Tito.
All right. So these guys up on here, did they? Are they spectators
They're
or?
spectators by the look of it, and one guy at least
Okay.
is gambling with drugs.
And this guy was the one that was told to shackle Slim.
Yep.
All right. So, how do you feel about Jackie Chan movies?
I love Jackie Chan movies.
All
if
right.
only this pole were covered in incredibly fragile, very sharp exploding light bulbs, eh?
Yeah. So you know what I want to do. I know what I want to do, but I'll tell everyone else what I want to do. I want to
Shut up.
do Jackie Chan. I want to roll acrobatics, do a Jackie Chan leap on here. Do the sliding dismount down the pole and leap down on top of this guy with my rapier.
Rock and roll.
Powerful.
All right. Where is it? There it is.
All right,
15.
you Jackie some Chan.
All right. I'm down here now.
Uh,
On guard.
yeah, you could
And
probably have done an attack as part of that DFAM.
yeah.
All right, yeah, you critically Jackie Chan this guy, and he is lamped. Lethal or non-lethal?
Lethal.
All right, you're out of here, fuckface.
Wow, you just fucking murdered the guy. Alright.
Okay.
Damn.
This has also been brought up before. The reason why Tito Nagasaki was level 5 when you met him is because of how many people he's killed in duels.
Yeah, he has killed a lot of people
Duels?
either on purpose or
Look, Amré
accidentally.
ain't judging.
Yeah, this man cannot turn down a fucking duel. Yeah. No, this guy literally can't turn down a duel. it's in his blood. He loves dueling.
Loves dueling, loves fighting.
He shouted
wow,
on guard before he killed it. That's officially a duel.
I was not stealth as I
Fair
shouted on
enough.
guard and swung
true.
down the pole.
Yeah, exactly. You got your advantage from the pole swing. You shouted on guard. That means a duel, and now
Yep.
he's dead.
Fair
One
enough.
more
My
for
my
Tito's
in-
list.
my incredulity is rescinded.
I will pull out my rapier and then flick off the blood and then enter a dueling stance.
Wicked. All right, vampire spawn gets up and is going to whip around and try and
Understandable.
kill Amiri. And she'll do this as she goes here. Although this lady is able to shoot in melee range with the point blank feature, which they actually have written in, isn't it lovely? The point blank hunter. That
Yeah,
doesn't
that
mean
makes
she can do
sense.
an RP.
Yeah.
So she will step out of her range and try and fucking grab you and bite you. So claw to grab.
Ow.
20.
Yeah, that'll I'd greatly prefer that not to happen. I think I will
Not being
think I
bit,
will
yeah.
just silvery barbs her. Or actually no, I'll shield.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a much smarter move. Bing.
You beat me to it. All right, yep, you can shield out. You said it before I rolled again. All right. Well, she has a second attack. She can't bite you. She'll just do another one, even though it's doomed to fail. Plank. Ah, on second thought, you don't smell like a meal at all. You're all rotten, aren't you, bitch?
Not half as much as you, Thrall.
Ross, you're up. The party has started.
Yeah, I see that.
Very interesting.
Let's see here. This is scaffolding, right?
Yes.
Okay, I can be here, and that's 7. I'm just gonna take a shot with my hand crossbow. At the vampire.
Alrighty. Any fancy ammo or normie shots?
She is
Normie
resistant
shots.
to that. You might
Okie
want
doke.
to put normie shots onto this dude.
He is 1 out of short range on a
Yeah, that's fair.
handy,
Yeah.
isn't he?
All right, carry
And
on.
he's like 30 foot.
Okay. Yeah, I guess so.
Didn't matter.
I think that misses anyway.
Nah, it doesn't hit. And again. Alright, no, do you have the crossbow skill? Are you able to ignore loading?
I don't.
Okay. Alrighty. Ant Nymph sees that you appear to be some kind of wizard with a silver weapon. She's going to swap to also making this guy look more porcupinular.
Nice.
Fucking hell! Oh, that's it. I'm sending in the freaks. The real freaks. Feargus. There is a vampire trying to eat your companion and a screeching thief on a box covered in arrows.
How high up is the box?
He's like 10 feet off the ground.
Well, I fly into a rage.
He's just gonna run up and grab the whole box. Fuck you! Run away again with it.
Scurry on over here. Ah. Would it be my entire action to like grab the box and pull
From
it
under
and like
him?
knock him down, or
It would be an athletics to grab it. He would have to choose to stay on the box or let you pull it out from under him because he's definitely not strong enough and he can't stop you from where he is currently. He's useless in that position. So you moved 20 feet. You can grab it. That gives you 10 feet of leftover movement to just pull it 5 feet. And 5 feet is all you need unless he chooses to stay sat on it.
right now
mean-
instead I am just gonna you'll see Fergus's tail like just get like twice as long and also a bunch of barbed spikes shoot out of it
Oh,
and then
fucking
fly
hell.
up right into his face.
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
Shake.
oh.
Oh, plus 2, so 16 on that. And
Ugh.
oh,
All right, old
you know
Greg
what?
gets to lift his turn.
I'm gonna inspiration that
Alrighty.
just cause. Motherfucker.
All right,
Wow.
you fucking
Okay.
jam your tail directly into this box and drugs
Oh,
begin
God
pouring
damn it.
out.
Oh no.
Shit.
Old Greg is going to use the Master Thief skill of climbing up this wall and going, nope, I'm too pretty to fucking die. Send in the freaks! He shouts this at the top of his lungs, and two things happen all at once. First things that happens, you hear a lot of noises from over here. And another thing that happens, Red, there's something under you
Oh,
as the building's walls blow the fuck open.
it's a good thing I'm on the roof.
And the freaks arrive! Including one that I saw it and showed Keener and I had to put it in for the
What
freak
the
show.
fuck is that thing? It's the goddamn human centipede.
Yeah.
Correct! It is
Yeah.
called
Oh,
the
God!
Oropede, and it is real. A stat block that for real exists.
So it's like on the ground though, right? It's not going
It's
through
on the
roof.
ground floor, yes. But
Okay,
yeah.
that's good.
1 sec, I'll just in VCT I shall grant you this amazing image.
Well, Amire, I think you're going to deal with the vampire spawn. I'm going to be flying over to the other building and using magical crossbow and magical bolts on this thing.
That's fine.
The Ogre Pete.
I have more pressing matters here.
And yeah, old Greg is in fact he will bonus action to keep fucking
That's fine,
running.
honestly.
Fuck this noise. Old Greg knows that this one is a wash.
All right.
Amiri.
Dagger, full on sneak attack now. No need to cunning action. And booming blade. Let's keep laying into this bitch.
Sure thing.
Stabbo, 15. Hope that's sufficient.
15?
not, eh?
No. Oh, no, it is. Vampire Spawn
Haha,
are dead on
that's what I thought.
15. Good hit.
All
Nice.
right.
25 damage. Good booming blade.
Yeah. And let's see. I guess I think I'll wiggle myself over to here. Yeah, I think I'll be here. That way this bitch can't move towards any of my friendos without getting oppied by me.
Sure. Red. There is a terrifying monster that's just blown out window. In fact, it's probably about here. It's like you see a head stick out, and then you see a head stick out, and then you see a head stick out.
Yeah. I think it's time to do a sonic leap over to the other building. Shall we? I'm gonna
You
use
don't want to
a
be
side eye
underneath
and
this dude?
yeah, side eye and a bonus action. Let's get 60 feet over to like here. That seems like a good idea. And then we're gonna load up
Okay, now
these,
that I'm back.
you can wait. Now I'm gonna load up these ice bolts into my comfortable thigh holster and begin firing at the Ogre Pete here.
Yep. Human centipede.
Flap.
Human centipede.
Flap.
Ogapede, hit.
I didn't expect him to have much
Okay, that's
AC.
good.
Yeah, as a AC
Alright,
of
so he
13.
takes
You
a-
can't miss the Ogapede.
So he takes
He's a red
23.
Yep.
Yeah,
Any more?
23 damage. No, that is as far as I am, and he has his speed reduced by 10.
You can still do your haste shot. You're using rat-tat-tat.
I already used it.
Oh,
No,
do you only
it's-
have one shot normally?
You wrote it has one shot normally, once
Yeah.
per rest. Once per
right, of
short
course,
rest,
yes,
rat-tat-tat
yes,
can
you
make an
used it on the
additional
thief.
attack
Yes,
as the haste.
sorry. Yeah. No, you used it on the thief. Sorry.
Yeah, I read the weapon. I'm
Yeah,
doing
I
it
know. I
correctly.
forgot. It's okay. Yeah, if it did it every round, it would not be a rare weapon. It would be a lot
Yeah.
more powerful.
It'd be a lot more powerful.
All right, Tito. That's a terrifying monster. It doesn't look like it knows what the noble art of dueling is, however.
That's unfortunate. Do we have? Are either of these two guys? What do they look like? They're about
They
to
look
do?
like people who are about to run the fuck away from this nightmare.
Ah, got it. So no one's gonna take care of the old man. I do. This character does not have range.
Please go
weapons.
fight the monsters.
Which old man?
The
Old
one who
Greg,
ran,
the one
ran
who-
across the
Oh
roof.
yeah, he is.
From where you guys are,
way
most you
away.
can't even see him anymore. I think
I would-
only Red can see him.
I would love to take care of
Yeah,
him, but
for
I
God's
have
sake,
more
engage this
pressing
thing.
matters here in
Yeah.
this big fucking thing.
Leave me alone. Shut up.
I'm pretty sure Red's the only one with
Christ.
a chance of catching him.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Whoa.
and yes.
Well, it's a good thing that crit did not matter one goddamn
Also,
bit
you don't
because
have
that was
sneak
a
attack,
fantastic
unfortunately.
normal
Yeah.
hit there.
Unless
Also, why
that's
does-
right, you're
why does-
swashbuckler.
Yes, I
does-
do.
Yes,
I'm a
Swashbuckler.
swashbuckler. Shut up.
Hell
why
yeah.
does the
Fine.
swash? Although weirdly, your crit die is just 1d6 for the sneak attack, which doesn't.
Oh, is it?
That should roll the 3d6 again, shouldn't it? Why would it roll 1?
It says
Have you, like,
criminal.
manually
It
put its
says
crit in?
critical damage 1d6. I have not changed the sneak attack thing that you gave that was on the sheet, except
it's
to
just got the
increase the
defaults
damage
left
to
in it.
3d6.
Okay, yeah. I guess the default puts in
Wild.
the dice and crit. I didn't know that.
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah, 23 damage. Fucking ow. Ogopedes hate this guy. At least one of them dies, it gurgles. It's a horrible noise.
Ah.
One of them
Ah.
farts very loudly, and you know it's loud because it's
Oh.
traveling through
Oh,
like 4
no.
of them. It's a
Uh,
bad time for everybody. It literally has the feature of where is it here? They are vicious louts and noisy wanderers. People are rarely surprised by the arrival of an ogopede, unless specifically commanded not to by their creator. Ogopedes emit a constant haunting moan as though the creature laments all it has lost. Even if told to be silent, ogopedes are not quiet. Their fat fingers drum noisily at the ground, their bodies slam gracelessly into corridor walls, and they careen along on their duties.
Damn.
Just gonna regret not having a perfumed kerchief I can wrap around my nose.
Oh, it's bad, yeah. Also, you're pretty sure this thing is classed as undead. It's got a righteous stink that can't just be that ultra far.
Oh, God, do you know how long it's gonna take to get the smell off the sword?
this wasn't going to get the attention of guards before, but I'm sure it is going to get the attention of guards now with the fucking ogre-pede.
I don't really think so. Because we haven't spilled out onto the streets. We're still in the same
Lol,
area.
Lamau.
Shit, Vampire Spawn Chan, you have really fucked this one up. Ross. Oh, yeah, I'll wait for Ross's turn.
Okay, yep. Let's see here. I think I probably should go over and fight the thing.
Yeah, let's focus on one, then hit the other.
Yeah.
Jump down from the roof and give him the people's elbow.
Probably better if I just can't. Is he up? Is he up that high? I don't.
He's a huge creature. He blew out the side of this building.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I can just hit him from here.
Yeah, you can actually stab him from above him.
Yeah.
Nice. 18,
Stabbo,
Yeah.
stabbo, stabbo.
And
13, 18.
let's Hunter's Mark him. I should have done that before.
Yeah, got it over 4.
Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to click that, but
Yeah. All right, you have Hunter's Mark on him now. I'll put a little marker down.
yeah, cool.
Let's see here. It's a fun one. Oh, yeah, there's a...
The vocal component is it's high noon. Except it's...
Of course, that's the vocal component for your Hunter's Mark. That's perfect. All right, and then this mountain nymph. Let's see here.
I'd suggest getting behind me. Or
She's got
behind Baldy there.
She's got manacles binding her to the
Oh,
ground,
shit.
but she's got like 20 foot of clearance. So she will use that 20 foot of clearance to move 5 feet out and 15 feet up, and she's going to try and shoot this fucking thief as he goes, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. First one is a miss. Second 2 are hits for 22 damage, and he's dropped.
Ah.
He goes down, and it is a sloped roof. You watch this guy slide.
Oh, I wonder if the troll will go eat him.
Fresh. I actually
Excellent.
intend to make a check for it. Also, at the top of her turn, people here start panicking. They run upstairs and scramble like onto the roof. They climb the ladder, get the fuck away, run. They will try and jump off of the building on the other side, like into carriages and shit. They want nothing to do with this. This guy is gonna run by, and yeah, Troll is gonna OP attack one that goes past. Claw. Oh, it misses. This guy gets to live. Run, fucker, run! And this lady also runs the fuck away. Feargus. Oh yeah, of course. I should describe Feargus. Currently your tail is stuck like dead on in this crate. Like
Yep.
you've buried it in there. It's unleashed some drugs already. If you remove your tail, you're probably gonna lose like 50 gold's worth
Just
of fucking solid lucre.
I am going to I'm just gonna grab and shift this box onto its side so the side that my tail is stuck in is up.
Sure.
And
Give me an
then-
athletics. Let's see you see you maneuver this thing without breaking or damaging any further.
Whew.
Wow. If ever
Don't
there
worry,
were
I'm
an
an
expert
expert.
of box, then it would be you. You nearly climb in this thing. You're just so confident, but it's
Exactly.
packed full of drug, unfortunately. You're able to tip it up onto its side. I'll give you a little
Yep.
little crate icon, actually. It's a good idea. Go to my Grey Tales dungeon elements. Grab you a big rope. Look at that. It's basically the same thing, just on its side. But it is pretty fucking big.
Nice.
There you go. You're able to maneuver it, and I will give you control of it. Controlled by Garde. Save. This is now your box. It
Can you
belongs
just
to you.
fuck off with the box at this point?
Just run past all the
I
monsters.
could just fuck off with the box, but
I'll say with that athletics, it counts as holding it if you want to
Yeah.
drag it out.
Or you
of
could
this
just go
corner.
fight the troll with the box.
I'm going to drag the box. I'm going to drag the box just a little bit and then
Sure.
jump up to meet the troll as it's coming.
Sure thing. Speaking of Troll-chan, why don't
Oh,
you
and-
roll me a D3?
Oh, me?
Yep. If it's a 3, he's coming in for combat. He's coming in for combat. It's fucking party
Okay.
time. It snarls fake. And makes 3 attack. 1 bite, 2 claw. Bite, claw, claw.
That is...
Are you raging? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, he raged to get in there in the first place.
It is 2 hits.
Alright, for 18 damage, it looks like. No, 17 damage. 8 damage
Oh,
total to you.
sweet.
Alright. Ogopede! 1 bite, 1 slam.
Slam.
Are these both on Northie?
No, it's gonna mix things up. Its bodies reach up towards your boy up there, and it's gonna use its bite attack in an attempt to grab you as opposed to do damage and yank you down. 20 versus the ranger's AC. Pets.
Oh, 20?
Yes, a 20 to hit you.
Yeah,
Okay,
even
then.
with a shield that meets.
All right. Teeth wrap around you. Instead of doing 9 damage, however, it simply whips you down into the ground and potentially does a lot more. It's a 30-foot fall, and it's been ogre assisted as far as momentum is concerned. Roll me 46.
That's fine.
Actually, wait, no,
Take
sorry.
it.
Acrobatics or athletics. So we'll see first how much you manage to bring this down by. All right, roll me a d6.
E.
Nice.
All right, you take
Oh.
6. Wow. You were winded, but honestly, you managed that landing pretty well, considering you've been like fucking wrenched off the ground. And against Northie, Slambo.
17. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that 17 on the chin.
Alrighty. Ogopede's gonna Ogopede.
Dex save.
Actually, I'm just gonna have that. I'm gonna have that now that I.
Okay.
Yeah, because I looked at it and it's just like, oh, that's the most damage I can do with that attack. So.
All right. So he got a death save failure when he fell down. In fact, he took 2 because it was melee on the ground. Does he die where he lies?
Not this turn.
No, he doesn't.
Alright, so having
Okay.
reviewed my abilities, I'm going to do something funny first. As a bonus action, I'm going to control that mage hand I have summoned, and I'm going to try and pick the lock, chaining her to the ground.
Oh, yeah, good idea. Go for it.
All right, so sleight of hand, advantage 22.
You fucking do. Yeah, you pop that manacle. It's heavy. It's going to slow her flight because it was bolting her to the ground. There's still like a chain and a manacle attached.
Oh, she
to
has an
her.
actual fly speed?
Like it's dangling. It's no long. Yeah, this lady is sort of like floaty, hovery kind of thing. Like she just fucking rises. She is 15 feet up in the air
All right,
right
well,
now.
I will undo that.
Just out of curiosity, what kind of nymph is she?
Mountain nymph.
I don't think I've
Silver
ever seen that stat block.
Yeah, it doesn't usually have flight, but this lady has special power in that
Neato.
kind of a wizard. All right, 2 successful
Alright,
stabberoonies
second one is
yet
just a
again.
mundane
Look
dagger,
at you
so that'll
fucking
just
go.
be
The
3
second one
damage,
is just a
presumably.
3. You also aren't like Spectre, it's just a normal stabber, right? Like a no modifier.
It's not even
just
a bonus action.
action
It's
stab.
I do have weapon mastery dagger, so it is a
Oh.
nick.
Wait, didn't you just use a bonus action to pick
So it's a
lock, or is
bonus
that a free
action to pick the lock, but it's a free action to make the dagger attack because I have weapon mastery.
Okay,
So
cool.
she gets the full
All right,
damage
in which case,
silver dagger.
21, and you're never going to believe this. She's at 7 health. It's a real shame that one
Yeah,
wasn't
it
also
is
a
a
fancy
shame.
dagger. And you got all those silver daggers.
I mean, unless I
recently.
have more than one
Shucks.
silver dagger, but I don't, so alas.
No, someone else is
Yeah.
carrying a brace of silver daggers.
Are we carrying a brace of silver daggers? I think we only had the one.
Pretty sure you
We got
do,
a
like
brace
6
of
of them.
Who-
Yeah.
Not a brace of them. You got like
Is
one in
someone
like
carrying-
the thigh like thing from the.
No, it wasn't a.
There was that one, but you guys also like looted a
I
bunch of
mean,
silver
no one else
daggers.
took them. I guess I fucking have them, so let me...
I
I
don't
don't
remember
Yeah.
getting these.
You remember getting the 5 masterworks?
Oh,
silver
yeah, that's
daggers?
right.
5 or
No.
6?
Yeah, okay,
It's
sure.
like a bunch.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that is a silver dagger. Pop.
All right, yeah, and then she's dead. Also, it's masterwork, so add one to your attacks
sure.
with it, I guess. Wait, no, it wasn't masterwork. It
Yeah,
counts
that's
as
it.
masterwork if you enchanted it. That was its deal. But it is silver
Yeah.
dagger. Yep. Alrighty then. You get a fucking kill on
Alright.
this bitch.
Nice. And yeah, Amiré is gonna just 1, 2, 3, 4.
You see the ogre peed in its full form
What
for the first time.
fuck is that? Gonna...
The fart has finally made the way through
That's
its
bad.
entire body. You hear it. It's awful.
I'm
I can't
gonna
replicate
just
it.
I'm just gonna take 2 steps
Good.
back
I
to
don't
get
know,
out
but
of
I
line of
hate it.
sight of that. I don't want to see that anymore. But that's my turn.
Just terrible exclamation.
Just get
from
out
its
of the
rear.
blast wave.
Yeah, it takes like an entire round of combat for it to like make the
Ugh.
journey, but it gets there and it's awful.
I hate
It's
this.
oh girl.
I
Red.
hate every part of this. See, that's 30 foot. Good. And we're just gonna continue firing.
Sounds good to me.
Blap,
Hit.
blap.
No.
We will use my side die on the first one to do a little bit of extra damage.
Sure thing.
Ignore the cold.
Yep. So that is 13. How many cold daggers cold arrows you got left?
That was the last one.
Oof. Well, very well spent, all things considered.
I mean, yeah. Otherwise, you're just gonna burn a hole in my inventory.
Yeah, Dino, that's exactly my thought. Like, I got a bunch of magic arrows. Fucking use them when I need them. I need more damage.
Yeah.
I'm doing it right now.
A little cramped, my good man. Well, step over here and go up and use my rogue bonus action. His hat is not jauntily tilted as it should be.
Yeah, of course.
Adjust that for him.
Gotta get your jaunt
Oh.
on.
Bop. Well, not mine. I adjust Ross's with my rogue
Oh, of
bonus
course,
action.
yes, of course, yeah.
I don't wear a hat.
Also, this thing is now half health, so its slam does less. It's now a slim
Ye-
slam.
Yep, but now I am not within 5 feet of Ross, so bonk. Oh, that
No,
advantage
that
does
ain't
not
gonna
help
do
You
it.
want
me.
to spend your inspo?
No, I don't.
I lost my Vex. Oh, yeah, I'll spend inspo. Boop. 23. I have
23 is
Vex.
a hit. Yeah, Vex is good. Of course it stops. Amare is a noble lady. Alright, Vampy Spawn, you were undead, so you hit 0 and died. Ross.
Your hat is jauntily
Alright.
tilted now.
As it should be, Niddle.
It's true. All right, first hit. That had the 100s mark. And then 15 enough.
That is a hit and a crit hit. All right, so 7, 12, 18. Unfortunately, low dice there.
Yeah.
But hey,
Picking
more
away at
crits.
it.
Yeah, you're doing like a lot of work. And the nymph will back away from that critter and then sees this thing. Because, oh my god, Stam's Preserve. Then looks torn between just like leaving and then sighs and draws her bow and shoots the ogre-pede. Alright, one thing.
And then
All right.
snaps her bow.
No, one of those I'm afraid would. I mean, 10 doesn't hit. Ross, you're fine.
Okay.
Instead, it's a crit and a hit. For 22 total. Nearly kills the damn thing before its turn comes around. Feargus,
Nice.
you was up.
Freak fight.
Yeah, it's true. Freak fight! Oh yeah, before you go, more of these bitches run. You're off the map. You are off the map. These fuckers are off the map. Carry on.
Whip the trident off of my back and whoosh.
That is a whapish. The
Topple
troll is
the
struck.
ogre.
You toppled the ogre? Maybe. No, ogre stong.
I said topple the ogre.
Trident spam. Trident spam.
I said no, ogre strong.
Ah!
All right, that's piercing. Okay, cool. Troll regenerates. Claw, bite.
I'm going to parry that. The claw, that second claw with my tail,
Cool.
which I cannot fail to do. Technically, I would have to roll a d8, but I only need one to avoid that. So,
Sure. No problem.
and I think that is only for that attack, though, and not the rest of my turn.
All right, ogre-pede is going to try and bite and slam your boy Tito. Bite. This is Tito. Slim slam. It's a slimmer slam now because you can
It's-
only do 8 damage with it.
8 damage. Okay.
He did roll a d20 on one of his attack. No, it has to be the actual critical hit hitting. Just not a fucking when I chuck a 20 out in this bitch. A shame. Oh well. Alright. It begins another horrendous fart. Could you kill it before it arrives at the back end?
Greg, can you roll a 20? No, you just die.
He dies. Poor Greg. He had a chance. He could have gotten away.
Rip.
3 strikes, he's dead.
Uh,
He got shot off the roof and then he fell and tumbled and then took 2 death saves when he crashed into the ground. And
Okay,
then
good.
just failed the death save. Yeah, Mountain Nymph was not happy about being included in this man's freak fights.
Listen, that means we only have 4 witnesses, and I hope everyone was wearing masks.
Yes.
all right.
Amiri.
Well, I actually have no means of dealing fire or acid, but I do have chill touch, so I'm gonna throw a chill touch at the fucking ogre or troll rather.
Yeah, that works just as
Zap.
well.
Yep.
Especially if you roll it pretty well. Alright, his regeneration is cockblocked.
All right, and bonus action. Just gonna go rifling around.
Alright, give me a sleight of hand. You don't find any panties. Indeed, she's flying. You can just look up.
Hold on one sec. Just gonna use a couple of my movement here. Crane head up. Go back to work.
Nice sedate bush.
All right, that's me done then.
Red.
I offer that woman a chance with me, and she decided to just look up someone else's skirt.
Tasteful.
Oh well,
Yeah, she's just not into married ladies.
what a shame. I can
Like,
still try.
I know the type.
I can still try. Anyway, squish out weapons, and we're gonna go start meleeing this guy.
Rock and roll. You get advantage on your first attack if you're DFAing. We'll need a check though. You are dropping down like 30 feet. Athletics or acrobatics to land without, failing to stick said landing.
Okay.
You're gonna take a d6 of damage, but you didn't fail. You didn't get under 10, so you don't just like land prone. You can make your advantage attack and then take 1d6.
Okay, that's fine. So short sword, and then I get advantage on my next attack.
Mm-hmm. Good old
And
Vex.
16
And
hit.
that is another hit. Yeah.
All right.
Good
Next
thing.
attack
Vex,
advantage.
Vex.
16. Continue taking advantage.
Fucking thank you for Vex being so good that ensured
Wow.
all threes were hits.
And then we're
Nice.
going to side eye. Because why not?
Yeah,
Whoa.
15. Oh, good side eye. 25, 34. You fucking cleave this cunt up. Actually, I say cleave. You don't. You stab him pointedly, which is a shame because trolls have fun rules for if you use slashing damage on him. Tito!
Alrighty.
Finish it.
16.
Hit. And it is finished. You kill it before
Alright.
its fart can roll the rest away. And since its muscles
Blech.
stop moving, you don't have to deal with it.
Alright. And that was my attack action. Then I can do a move and a cunning action, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Makes sense. Ross, your enemy is dead.
Alright. See, I can move over here.
How
And
is it
then
you can't die?
behind him.
Mountain Nymph is cool with you guys. She shot a guy to death for you. You're just worried about the troll here.
Let's
No,
see here.
yeah. This is Fred.
Friend.
Ooh, you're gonna roast this cunt. Let's just
How about
roll the damage. I can't bother to put down a orb friend.
That's
I know where it's gonna be. And you definitely orb him.
Orb him a question.
Orb him a question.
He is but orbed.
Alright.
To see how orb you orb though. Not very orb of you.
But at least it's fire damage on a troll.
This is true. The mountain still looks like she was going to fly away and then sees, it's nearly dead. Fine. 2 hits. A shame that third hit would have done it. Feargus!
Do it.
Oh, yeah, and then
Reckless
she's gonna-
attack.
she's going
Give
to
him
leave.
the slaps.
Especially since she only has like 2 more rounds of that left anyway. Flink.
Goodbye, Fae friend. Safe travels.
She's off on her own adventure.
Say la vie. And a lashing tail. You lash him right in the tail hole. He is
Damn.
defeated, and he has a chill touch on him, so he is not. And he's been fired. He's not allowed to regen.
Yay.
That's a shame. He has special rules for if you like start cutting off limbs. He has the low. Oh god, it's a
Oh,
long
I
one.
love those.
You slashing damage, you knock off limbs, and then if it is allowed to
Hell
recover
yeah.
any health, it starts to grow them back, and the limbs chase you. Severed legs can't do
Yeah.
anything; they just hop around. But severed arms will chase you and try and attack you.
Okay.
I
It's
don't need this.
wild.
So I don't need to CDG this guy.
No, he got burninated. He
Yeah,
is dealt
he
with,
is
and
on
you can just leave a
fire.
flaming sphere on him while you drag a
Yeah.
crate away, if anything.
Yeah. All right, so we're out of initiative then.
You are out of initiative.
All right, Wolfie, come on, get the drugs and let's go.
Whoop.
What a jolly good rumble.
Wolfie,
Yeah, give me it.
Why
Gonna
are you going
quickly
this
go
way?
rumble this dude's body. Then.
Hey,
Fuck
you
yeah.
got a
Alright.
Hulk and Master Thief.
Ah, good. He's dead.
Fuck yes, let's get what you got.
In fact, you have to make an investigate check. You never know where this guy's
27.
hiding his shit.
I will assist.
Right up his bum.
All right. No, it's not up his bum. You find that he's got those, the leather pouches that hide underneath the armpits, like down the side, like smuggling pouches. He's got
Oh,
a
boy.
bunch of those, and they are full of
How much?
fucking platinum.
Holy
50 platinum
shit!
pieces.
Nice score. Nice score, Wolfie.
Damn.
Let's get
10
out of
GP in
here.
his actual wallet.
Alright.
And I don't know. Roll me 5d60. That's how
Sure.
much silver. Could be a
Alrighty,
shitload, couldn't be at all. Alright, it's
Oh.
60, not 6.
alrighty, boys, let's head
50
this.
d6? Oh,
5d60.
5d60. Okay.
Yeah, because there was gambling going on. It could be a huge number or garbage. Alright, so yeah, it
Good.
looks like there was one person who was not an easy mark, and pretty good takings on the rest. One guy got cleaned out. He's nearly as bad at gambling as Tito is. Alright, 50 platinum pieces in his smuggler's hold, so you needed a DC 18 to find them on a Master Thief. And he was a bonus kill, because his first goal was always to scream, loose the freaks,
Free
and
the
run away.
freaks.
And then, oh, does he have any weapons on him?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Let's have a looky here. Master Thief. They have short swords and short bows. They do not appear to be magic or fancy in any way. That would draw a lot of attention.
I
and
will
that's not
take
for
his
Master
short
Thief.
bow because I don't have
Oh,
one.
okay.
And
Does he have like any fancy arrows to shoot from him? Those might not be like a.
Nope.
Okay, fair enough.
What he also has is a thieves'
doesn't
toolkit,
hurt to have a spare.
obviously.
Yeah.
Healer's
kit.
kit? Oh,
Forgery
disguise
kit.
kit. Nice. Man, my
Disguise
hearing is
kit.
fucked today.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
And a forgery kit.
I will.
All right, Wolfie, this is a bit more than I bargained for, but this worked out just
Yes, I
fine.
wasn't expecting the freak show plus the lovely nymph. But we have what we came for.
No, neither was I.
And looks like we got all the cargo.
I am going to need to
It was a fun
boil
time.
my saber.
Yes, I'd recommend it.
Ugh.
You're gonna need to smoke a lot of cigars to rid yourself of the odor of ogrepeed. Alright, you're able to pile onto the cart. Juniper crumpses at the extra weight, but, you know, she's an escape horse. This is her favorite part, the escaping. Going really fast down
Yeehaw.
streets without breaking her legs. It's her favorite thing to do.
Daunting.
Real bitch that spawn, isn't she, though?
Yes, that was unexpected, but I'm glad to be able to rid her of her wretched existence.
Really
Possibly
unkind of
the-
her to call you a
That
rotten
was
whore.
unkind, yes.
Possibly the worst. Possibly the worst vampire I've ever met. Definitely not the best.
How many vampires have you met? Any in
3.
this city?
1. Don't think she's here
And
anymore.
tell me
though.
about her.
She was hanging around with a very tasty looking wait, no, let me rephrase. Very handsome looking elf man though.
What, got a grudge against vampires,
Something
Wolfie?
like that.
What was the one vampire in the north, Skow, that was poking around but not really?
Oh, just one of the Morrigan's women?
Yeah.
I can't
What-
remember the name. It's been a hot minute.
Okay. Well, what do you know what they look like for me to just?
Yeah. They have the Raven mask on them. Let's see here if I still have their little picture hanging around. I'm sure I do. It's just hard because I have so many fucking cards
Okay, well-
named with the same thing.
I'll just little spooky. Hawk Beast Raven masks. Interminably polite.
Do you know where she might be haunting in the city?
Here, not anymore. They were taking a trip back home.
Good then. Harry will unceremoniously wipe the blood off onto her breeches and slide these two beautiful silver daggers back onto her belt.
Not a fan of the porcelain undead, I see.
There are things afoot outside the city. Many vampires work for the
Ah.
forces of darkness. It would be best to get rid of them.
Was this before or
This is
after the
before.
fall of Velt?
Before.
This is before the fall of out.
About a year before we did
Ah,
anything.
right. The current spookum in this fair land. Yes, I understand
He
your concern now.
snarls a little bit at that. Don't downplay it with cute nicknames. It's a blight on the world, consuming all that it touches.
That's what we
Yeah.
have up north as well.
You feel really strongly about this.
You should too. The blight will reach this city one day if we don't stop it.
Truth be told, Wolfie, I'm more concerned with living here in the city than I am anything outside of it.
You can bury your head in the
We-
sand, but it will come for you, sooner or later.
Well, it's not burying my head, Wolfie. It's just making sure I stay afloat. I don't have any time to worry about anything outside the city if I have to continue
It's
living in it.
not outside the city, not entirely. There's someone I've been hunting. Someone connected to the dark. One of its agents. I know there's at least one true vampire in this city, or at least a vampire cultist. And if left unchecked, this cancer will consume the city. Mark my words, that spawn was just a taste of what's to come.
Hmm.
Is it
All right.
something that could interfere with our job doing?
I don't know. It depends.
Well, I'll tell you what, Wolfie. We continue all this, and at the end of it, I'll use some of my connections I've got and see what information I can get on this true vampire of yours here.
I appreciate it.
Alright, let's see here. So you left no survivors to hunt you down, and you don't have guards to worry about.
Nice.
Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody to chase you. Of course, you did leave like actual like civilian survivors, and it was a freak show. So your reputation changed. But as far as heat, no one's has an increased level of fucking with you.
That's good.
Indeed, you
Nice.
went out of your way to kill a vampire, steal a shitload of drugs, and killed a bunch of monsters on the way out, and killed a smuggler of some not small repute, judging by the size of his wallet. You gained 2
Nice.
reputation from that.
Nice.
So it's a huge
Nice.
net positive.
So, what kind of drugs did he steal anyway?
You stole opus, enough to get a
What?
small village stoned for weeks.
Ah,
Let's see.
I'm
It is a
told this is
lot
the
of the
good
stuff that, yeah, it is the good shit. It has not been
And
cut.
this is worth 200 GP, was it, to us?
The job is worth 200 GP. The drugs themselves are worth an awful lot more, but you'd have to
Yeah, I
move them
think
yourself.
It's worth.
yeah, let's
Yeah.
just finish off the job, yeah.
You could do it. I
Yeah, we
won't
could, but
deny
we don't
that.
want to.
It would be.
That'd be
Yeah.
bad for our reputations. Take a job,
That
then
would
take a loop
also,
with
yes.
it.
Then I'd take those notches probably back off again.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is what that vampire looked like sans mask.
That's Lucina.
It is Lucina. The art that they had was for all of those vampire Morrigan soldiers was the mask
Adorable.
Lucina art.
Alright,
Nice.
so let's see. 710 divided by 5. We each get 142 GP. And
Good
then
haul.
we get 5, 8 divided by 5. 31 silver and 6 copper.
right, so we got 142 gold.
Each.
Wow.
Yep, it was a good haul. All told. Well done.
And the second number is silver.
Yep, 31 silver, 6 copper.
Cool.
But I believe with those back-to-back successes, that's the end of the session.
Nice.
Next session,
Sounds
you'll be able
good.
to hand over the plaque, pick up your second job, and try and fucking handle it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Moving right along.
Indeed,
Alright.
indeed. Look, I don't want this game to hang around on its behind heels too long.
I'm having a lot of
Yeah,
fun with
yeah.
this game.
Yeah, I feel like the pace is. Yeah, I
It
feel
is
like the
pretty
pace
good.
is
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
good so far.
Alright, now I've got to change my name.
Well,
Oh
Okay,
yeah, I'll
let's
remember to
become
change
a-
the
in the
token here on the
meantime,
front
if you're
page as
watching
well.
on the stream or YouTube, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow for Skow&D. Till then, adios, and do take care.